Hello and welcome to MasterGamingVR. We are here with Orbus. I have been slacking and I'm going to start making up for it. We are going to jump in as soon as everything is all set up, which it looks like it is now, and we are gonna go grind. I don't like being level 5. I am behind everybody. I'm getting dungeon invites and I cannot accept them because I am far too low level. And I am also apparently inside creating a new character. No. You need to log into your Orbus VR account in order to continue. Doing so will unlock your Orbus VR account. Give me just a minute. I'm not going to do this on stream. So, I will be back in a second. We'll just do that. This is the first time logging in through Steam, obviously. Email, okay. So I like the keyboard that we've got here. I just need to remember what I registered under. No, there's no F in Master Gaming. Very easy to use keyboard. It's very nice. Always appreciated. Double check you guys are not seeing this because I do not need you guys hacking my account. Aha! Okay, let's take it off this. Alright, hopefully I won't have to do that every single time, otherwise I will need to make sure that I log in before I start the stream. Alright, first off, let's get back to being a warrior. Inner sword, I don't want to trash that, honestly. 15 attack. Oh, I'm on there. Oh yeah, this is the pointless confetti gun. Okay. So let's do some inventory management before we jump into stuff. 3 armor. I've got what? 10 armor now? 12 armor. I don't think any of this is going to be better than that, so trash it all. I am going to stick class-related stuff back here. Sure, the old sword can go there. Let's get the order that I might actually play them, or something similar. That can go there, that can go there. This is New Forces. Look, I may actually need that. Hopefully I don't have to actually put that on for the quest. This was Ranger gear, I think. Reagents. That stuff can go elsewhere. Inner's bow. And go fucking in storage somewhere. Give me just a second as I unclutter. Need to put some of this stuff up, to be honest. What is this that I don't have? Fish scent attractor. I can go over there with that. And still does not have markings. Those need to get put up. Orb healer, I am only going to keep the orbs that I want, which are life well, poison. This one is weakness. I will keep weakness just in case I want to change it out. But then I keep that guy and this one. No, let's decurse. Where's my other healing orb? I'm missing a healing orb. Interesting. Arrow, arrow, orb, orb, shield, arrow. These all together, shield. I need to keep these on me, so these can go up here. I can go ahead and keep those on me, I guess. I feel like I'm missing stuff, like a lot of stuff. So take this and stick it on. Here are these orbs. These are the orbs I was looking for. These arrows I was looking for. So they stay on your body, kind of. Those are what I want. Those can go away. Shield orb. This orb. All of these I want to keep over here. So you can change your class whenever you want. So keeping these on you, just in case, is a good habit. But I don't need to keep all of them on me. So no, these arrows I don't want. These orbs I don't want. Fire rain arrow I'll keep on me. But that's it for now, and I will get rid of all of this, and then I'll be good to go, I think. So my big bag, my big chest o stuff. I wish I could move this up. Yeah, alright. Tongues and eyes in here. Those. And then put Queen's ear over here, and at some point we need to get some fish. Used all my Queen's ear? Huh. Did not realize. Okay. Now I am good to go start. I think I left off on the escort quest. That is the pain in the ass for everyone. My stuff is still pretty busy. No, that's wrong, 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 wrong. And we need the Ritz Cracker Shield, and everything else is good to go for now. Well, shit. The stream was private. Wah, wah, wah. GG me. Stream is now public for everyone. Apologies. Let me actually tweet that out. Because I done screwed up. It's not surprising. Okay. And I was supposed to do it in Discord, so... Okay. Now let's get rolling. Let me get a drink first, then we'll get rolling. But at least you missed most of the setup for anyone just joining now. sword and shield ready to go. We'll kill on our way there. We need to get to Guild City. For experience isn't going to move my bar very much. Hey dude, I'm over here. Looks like they still haven't fixed that bug. I don't need eyeballs for loot. I need gloves. Alright, we already got a pilgrim. On his way. On his merry little way. So we can just pick him up and escort him. I wonder how he got through all the stuff. Happy coincidence, I will take it. Mostly recovered from my head cold, but still not 100%. That sprint vector no nitro challenge, and like a half hour of just running my ass off in sprint vector trying to get the best score I can without using nitro, that helped clear my head out considerably. It's kind of surprising. I probably just need to be there when he finishes. Yeah, hit him so he stops. Please. Please. Thank you. He's actually pretty tanky. No loot. And cheap-ass wargs. I probably shouldn't mess with those just so I don't get a shapeshifter. That would be bad. See while we walk through town. Hello and welcome. No problem, Riley. Let's see why. Refresh the TTS because it's not working. I appreciate hearing that, Riley. I'm glad to. Oh shit! Where'd my guy go?
Do you have a teleportation item?
What's that?
I need a teleportation item to get back to the first village because
Just
I died while I was in the forest and I spawned here.
yeah, follow this path and it'll take you right there. You're like 30 seconds away from it.
Okay.
Keep going that way.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, we need to catch up to our guy quick. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, hey. That is probably an assassination target. Claudie de la Forge. Yep. So you get to stab her in the back at some point. Spoilers, sorry. I won't tell you why you get to stab her in the back. Mostly because they didn't tell me. It looks like all of these things have been cleared out. Maybe the trick is just to wait until people start grinding. And then you don't have anything to kill on your escort quest. Somebody say something in chat so I know the TTS is working. Please. There's your next escort quest.
Gaming Broskeen said, "Hi."
Hi.
Gaming Broskeen
Thank you.
said, "I'm saying something in chat."
Appreciate it.
Gaming Broskeen said, "What's your IGN?"
My in-game name is Master Shadow, as it usually is, or some variation thereof. Let him tank it. Go! Tank, Pilgrim! Tank! Thank you. Hopefully I get credit for this. Yay! Return to Commander Faceth in Guild City.
Gaming Broskeen.
Good boy.
I'm Gaming Browski in game. Have you played at all today? Cause I think I remember seeing you.
I have not played today. I have not played as much as I should this weekend. This morning I went to go see the Last Jedi. Pretty good. A lot of what I expected, some things I didn't expect, but definitely worth going to see. After that, not much to tell. It was a pretty uneventful evening. Just some family stuff.
Gaming Broskeen said, tomorrow wanna stream together? You seem like a cool dude and I stream as well. Also The Last Jedi was awesome.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die here. Tomorrow I will be working. What time do you normally stream? Might as well just let this thing kill me. Oh, there we go. Whew. Alright, back to Faceth. They are some nasty sprites.
Gaming Broskeen said, I stream around 7 p.m. estate on weekdays.
Yeah, if you're doing later than that, usually on weekdays
Gaming
I
Broskeen
get on around 8:30.
But I can whenever after 6.
Yeah, I'm if you're talking Eastern, then yeah, after like 8:30. We could go do some duo stuff. By then, I will be in need. What class are you playing? Okay, we'll just let him get offed.
Gaming Broskeen said, okay, sounds good, and if we don't end up streaming together we can just play together. BTW, I main Musketeer.
Oh, beautiful. That's awesome. That is exactly what I wanted to hear. Really, anything other than Warrior would have been good.
Gaming Broskeen said, what are you using for chat text to speech?
I am using a website called Speech Chat, I think. Let me see. I always forget what the URL is. And I'm facing my ass to you guys. Let's see. I am trying to run towards Guild City while I look at this. Yeah, Speech Chat.
Gaming Broskeen said, and I also have Rune Mage for teleporting and resurrections.
Nice. I've also got... Whoa! I walked through a wall. So, apparently, don't walk through walls, kids. We're on the honor system here with walls. Alright, Faceth is, I think, the quickest way to get to her is this way. Or, you know, just walking through walls. So, quick pro tip. If you are holding the D-pad down or the trackpad down to go in a direction, to auto run, you hold the grip, let go of the trackpad, let go of the grip, and then you can just, I don't know which way the camera is, just point your controller and you will go that way without having to hold it down. To stop, just point in another direction. Fastest was still in the center area. Don't look at the chickens. The chickens crashed the game. Water still looks a little off to me.
Gaming Broskeen said, I never knew that, but that's super helpful. Also, how should I get in contact with you tomorrow?
You can hit me up on Discord. Link to my channel is down below, or should be down below, or through the Orbus channel. Well, look who survived their run at Matt's Keep. We better thank the goddess, I guess. Here, take it. My pay for the job, minus the small finder's fee. If your purse is feeling heavy, you should check out the marketplace. They sell all kinds of junk around there.
Said, okay.
Guild City holds the largest marketplace in all the lands. We have ships and merchants from Paratheme that come to peddle their wares. Anything one could want to buy is located within these great walls. Be careful of the underground markets, though. Shady merchants with hidden passages and secret phrases. These people have no morals, no allegiance to anything other than the person holding the most ram. If your purse is... we already said that. Yes, ma'am. Be off with you now. I need to check on my troops. Report back when your purse is later. Okay, I guess. I'm not going to spend any money, because there's nothing I need. So... This is also a new quest that was not in beta. Mostly because these things over here, the market stalls, weren't there in beta. Hey buddy, how's it going? He's completely blank. Market stalls, yay! I'm here in the market. What am I actually supposed to be doing here? Let's see, I need to turn this in high step. I should have done that while I was there. Red tails, I need to kill those. Healing potion, rotospore. I have no rotospore apparently. Char... Silica's bestiary.
The only ones I haven't run into yet are the...
We're gonna get away from this guy talking. Alright, track down the specimens Silica wants to study. Char... Digron? I don't know what those are. Alright, escort pilgrim done. Completed, return to Commander Fastest in Guild City near the fountain to receive your next orders. Huh. Maybe we just needed to talk to her again. But here's market. Giorno. Lestat. I'm surprised I haven't seen a Legolas yet. Or a Doarden. Right, now that you've proven yourself and I can be sure you won't fall on your own sword, there's another problem that needs some attention. To the southeast near Wenderwood lies the Burning Forest, a small collection of Wenderwood timber trees that light up like candles and never burn out. Some folk in Wenderwood village have been conducting a secret life of pagan ritual and worship
Gaming
over that clearing.
Said, the Char Digrans spawn at the farm in the first town next to the Red Tails.
Oh, they changed those name. They changed their name again? Huh. Okay. They reckon just because of the high danger of Valsunga worm attacks in the area, the Order will simply turn a blind eye. That's not going to happen. Make your way over there and destroy the idols they've placed among the trees, root out the perpetrators, and question them if you can, though that's not officially part of the job. So those used to be called firebugs. I don't recall them changing the name. Which makes me wonder if they finally gave a name to the manticores in the desert. If they're actually calling them manticores or not. These guys look awfully suspicious over here. Why are you a different color? You're rather large, sir. Alright, I think I have reagents, actually. What is it? It's the... Oh, what is the symbols that I need? Is it the Y and the H? I think it's YH. Let me try it. Worst I can do is make me have to teleport back to high step. No, it's, I think... Damn it, I don't remember what the symbol is.
Gaming Broskeen said, "Where are you trying to go?"
City that way. I don't remember what it's called ever. Over by Matt's Keep. It's not a long run, but that's... Hey, Shiki. Hey, Shiki, how's it going?
Good.
City over by Matt's Keep. What is the first symbol for that? Is it the Y? Do you remember?
What?
For the city over by Matt's Keep. Do you remember what the teleport runes are for that?
It's the H.
The H, but what's the second one? Or the first symbol. Is it the Y? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank too.
The second is like a frostbolt, but backwards.
Okay. Why do I keep getting resurrection? No. There you go. This side. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Now an H. Here we go.
Thank you. Good luck, and thank you. This is what I needed. Can I get these as an etching? Doesn't look like it. Unless they are here just by finding it, which it doesn't look like it. Nope. You just have to remember these locations. Alright. Oh, I should have pulled this up. I was looking for... No, not Cover Pass. Sun's Farm. Nope. This doesn't actually have what I wanted it. Anywho. This is where I want to be. Climb over the wall really quick. I need to get rid of that beginner sword. Oh, hey. Dude's got a quest. Bajorth. Hey, Bajorth. Hello, excuse me. You have the look of a well-traveled adventurer about you. Would you perhaps be interested in a little bit of work? Ah, fantastic. My name is Bajorth, and well, I'm a trader of malt spirits. Would I be right in assuming you've tasted the famed Wonderwood whiskey before? Well, that was the very same spirit starts out here in the Twins. It only gets its name because it's aged in Wonderwood barrels once it's transported there. Well, whiskey lesson aside, I have to transport a portion of my stock to Wonderwood presently, but I'm a little nervous it might get eaten on the road by some dastardly warg. Accompany my cart to Wonderwood, and you will be handsomely rewarded. My donkey and cart sit outside the stone walls. Ensure they get there in one piece, and I will meet you at Wonderwood. Because he couldn't just, come with us and help. That would be far too easy. Who is this dude? A jazz player over here? this wizard chest? Orbus chest? Brenda Smith, I don't think I need her yet. Alright, let's take this donkey, and we need to go that way towards...
Gaming Bros
Oh shit.
Said.
It's already getting
You
attacked.
remember he name of this town yet?
Twin something. Twin Peaks, Twin Pines. The Twins. I don't know. Compass. It is, yeah, the Twins.
Gaming Broskeen said. Cause I'll write down the tunes for the TP here.
It is the Twins, and it is the, like you said, the inverted Frostbolt, and then the slanted H. Oh, very, very nice. Where is my donkey? Did my donkey die? Oh, well, I got gloves out of it, so screw it. The donkey can die. It was a worthy sacrifice. I got some nice... No, that's not the glove slot. I got some nice gloves out of that, too. All my armor right now is coming from my gloves. So, yeah, we need to go get another donkey. If you could kindly drop me a nice sword, I would greatly appreciate that. No? Yeah, well, screw you too. Escorting is hard on a warrior because of the movement. Well, shit. At least it looks like we've got assistance this go around. It would be great if the donkey would stop. Yeah. Oh well, that works.
Gaming
Alright, let's do this,
Broskeen
guys. Escort.
said.
Why is he hitting
The
the...
inverted H has two middle lines, correct?
Yes. I can show it to you in a minute. Let me turn sound on. Oh, sound is
We're
on.
not supposed to hit the donkey?
No, we're supposed to be saving the donkey. I apologize for my open mic. I thought it was disabled while I was talking to other people.
Oh, and it's here. It's on here now.
Good fat donkey.
Credit for this.
You'll get credit for it as long as you're at the end.
Sweet.
Sweet.
How far do you have to go?
Just to the town up there.
Taco Gaming said. Hi.
Hi, Toxic Taco.
Big stag again. Yeah, this
Oh, I didn't fight that stag. It was a different stag.
is. Oh, maybe it is different then.
It was a neat one.
Yeah, this guy's the elite.
No, I still have the quest.
I hope we have a rune healer. Thank you. Don't get hit by any of the attacks. Yeah, that. That's what I was trying to dodge.
Shit.
Uh oh, he's going for the cart. Fuck. Or never mind, maybe not. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he is. Okay,
Coastal
That was bad.
LION 359
so this is where we're going.
said. Hey, what's good, master?
Not my life. My life is very bad right now. I just got eated. Closed for repairs. That's awesome. We were escorting a jackass, and somebody pulled an elite, and I'm pretty sure we're just all gonna die. I died.
Coastal LION 359 said. Gaming Broskeen said. Rib.
Yeah, so
Coastal
there's the
LION
elite.
359 said. That sucks.
Does he have
Coastal
Christmas
LION
ornaments on his head?
359 said. Sorry for the spam.
Ah, you're fine. Are those Christmas ornaments on his antlers? They put fucking Christmas antlers on the elites. Christmas ornaments on the elite's antlers. At least I'm pulling him away from the cart location. No, I'm not even doing that. Well, shit. Where's my corpse?
Coastal Lion 359 said, "That's religionist JK."
I have no idea what that was even supposed to be. See if I can keep. That's religionist. You know what? Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you guys celebrate, Merry whatever the fuck that is.
Gaming Broskeen said, "You get any tips for collecting tune reagents quickly?"
The magic reagents? Or just crafting in general? If you mean the magic reagents for teleporting,
Gaming Broskeen
it's just RNGesus.
Also tomorrow before we stream I'll show you a super quick way to make thousands of dram. Gaming Broskeen said, "The magic ones."
The magic ones? The magic ones are just RNGesus. Yeah, dram isn't a thing that I've found that has been an issue. I am backed up against the wall. I've got like 15 by 15 play space and I still managed to back myself up into a wall. That's gonna suck the first time I back myself up into the camera.
Toxic Taco Gaming said, "How do you make tons of dram?"
Repeatable quests. Can you please come back here to me? No, it's what I wanted, but... I'm gonna die to this jackass. Hopefully I can get away. I don't think I can though, because my shield just broke. Did the donkey fucking die again? That jackass.
Gaming Broskeen said,
Guard,
"I
help!
made 1.1k dram in 15 minutes today because of this one spot where reed flutes spawn like crazy and they sell for 20 each."
You sound like one of those pyramid schemes.
Gaming Broskeen said, "But keep it on the down low so they don't lower the cost of them."
Well, you just put it out there on my stream, and it's one of the more watched Orbus streams, I think. So that probably wasn't the best idea if you went on the down low. I mean, I'm still super small fry. Not saying that.
Said, "LOL." Gaming Broskeen said, "LMFAO."
Again, I have no delusions of grandeur. I am no Nathy or Rowdy Guy or any of the big name YouTubers. Hell, even Cass and Cher passed me up and they started after me. But, you know, they have the whole Leslie chemistry going on.
Taco Gaming
That helps.
said, "And the devs probably watch him."
Yes. They, the punk writer is frequently seen in here. Alright, how am I going to do this?
Gaming Broskeen said. I was JK devs wink wink nudge nudge.
No loot.
Gaming Broskeen said. Oh well, too late now.
Too late now. Okay, we might have gotten past the worst of it. I should be able to heal up. Hopefully we bypass that jackass. Or maybe we just kill that jackass.
Said. What VR wire management setup is that? It looks wireless.
It is wireless. It is the TP cast. It is a pain in the ass to set up. I've got a unboxing video and a frustrating setup video that you can check out on the channel. But the short and sweet of it is completely fucking ignore the written instructions and download the
What's TPcast?
TPcast is a expensive add-on for your Vive. They've also got one for the Oculus now that lets you connect wirelessly. So once we get this guy safe, I will hold it up to the camera really quick. Keep going. You're almost there. Oh, son of a bitch.
Cool.
Can you help with these two up here? Please? I'll take the one on the right. You take the one on the left. Appreciate it. Whew, that was close. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bunch of Ritz Cracker warriors taking on a group of 4 dots, or 4 points. Good, worthless fat ass donkey.
Gaming Broskeen said. What mic do you use to record your voice when in FR? Do you use the Vice mic?
I do not use the Vive's mic. I am using a Logitech G933, but I'm looking at lapel mics to see if I can get a better audio setup. I am open to suggestions and recommendations as well. Where did he go? I thought he was just outside. It's alright, needed a quick drink. So, the TPcast. Give me just a second, give you a better look at it. So the TPcast is this piece right here, which transmits out to a receiver on the other end, and it goes into this pouch right here, which just hangs on your back. So this is a wireless transmitter. There's a receiver that's hanging right under the camera, and it's pretty good. No latency. I haven't had any issues with it other than setup. It's been really good, except for in the Carnage Chronicles video that I haven't released yet, where I ended up pulling the power out of it.
Do you have IT on your desk or something? And if so, how is the audio so good if we're standing so far away from IT? Also, the Blue Yeti is a great mic and the one that I own.
No, just my headset right here. Logitech G933. It's just a standard high-end gaming headset. That is all. But like I said, I am looking at a lapel mic or some other solution, a shotgun mic, something. There he is. Thank you so much for your help, my friend. Here's a little something for your trouble. 2,000 experience and 60 dram. You know, if you're wanting to make a bit more dram on the side, I'm always needing help. I'm a bit busy unpacking my shipments right now, but be sure to check back with me later if you're interested in more work. Achievement unlocked, just getting started. Do you have your... No? Well, piss off then. I don't need you. These people don't fear the goddess. They deserve their misery from the Valsunga worms, but my orders are to keep the blasted creatures out of the town. If you help me out, I'll make it worth your time and dram. That is, if you return in one piece. Good. Head down the path towards the burning forest and slay as many of those flying devils as you can. Alright, so kill the wyverns. The Winderwood whiskey over there. Right, I do need to repair at this point. I probably don't need to repair, but I'd rather not walk around with 10% off. Wow, this guy changed. Very, very fancy pants. Mr. Red-Nosed Reindeer, how's it going? Greetings, stranger. It is not often we see fresh faces around these parts. I am Lord Rudolph Winder of House Winder.
I have the raised Man-O-War headset, but for some reason my computer doesn't recognize the mic on IT, only the headphones. Any ideas on how to fix? I've tried everything.
You could hit up Razer and ask them, but it sounds like a driver issue. Like you don't have the appropriate drivers installed for your OS. That would be the first thing I'd check, but I wouldn't really know where to go with Razer. I'm a Logitech fanboy. It would appear you've chosen the most inopportune time to visit our little hamlet. The pigmen are on the rise, and the wargs are at our very gates. Winderwood is experiencing dark days indeed. We may look small, but we are quite an important little village. We age whiskey and cultivate the hardest timber in all of Patriel to sell amongst the markets in Guild City. I, myself, am the sole surviving lord of my house, so it falls to me not only to protect this township from darkness, but also oversee the trade of our most valued resources. It would appear you've chosen the most... I've already read that. They did not always occupy this land. The forest used to be a place of peacefulness, a safe path to our hamlet from Guild City. No problem. Now, those trees are worlds of shadow where most men fear to tread. The pigs came up out of the ground seeking to claim control of the forest and feast on the flesh of travelers unlucky enough to encounter them in their journeys. The forest that burns is a sacred place. It used to be that the Janus pagans would commit their heretical worship in that glade, though now it's nothing more than a home for Valsunga worms. The pagans once kept the flames going as a tribute to the gods of chaos. Now those fire-breathing beasts have taken to the job, though there are some who would rumor pagans are still responsible for the flames. Cowardice does not become you, friend. Wait, what? What cowardice? I don't have any... Okay, sure. I guess I'm a coward.
Who's talking?
Me. I am talking. Who are you? AVS?
I don't know. Are you streaming? Is that why you're talking?
Yes. Sorry.
Are you streaming, dude?
Usually,
Oh, no
my mic is muted, but I forgot to turn it off. Sorry. Dun dun dun. I usually aim to keep my mic off so I can do that without bothering people around me. I forget it. Alright, so we need to go kill pagans. We need to go kill wyverns.
Said.
Pagan idols.
Guess I will be wired
worms.
until they release the rift to be cast. The adapter costs as much as my rift did, but I'm oddly okay with that.
Yeah, the adapter for the Rift, I've heard, is $50 more. Green-bellied bass, charter dragon. Alright, and we still need to slay some red tails. So we don't have the Armored Warg quest yet, which is what What's-His-Ass should have given me.
Gaming Broskeen said, "Is Fallout 4 worth picking up?" Gaming Broskeen said, VR.
If you enjoyed Fallout and you want a AAA title, then yeah. It is a good title. It's demanding. It's resource intensive. It is one game that my rig struggles to stream. Oh, they've changed this. It pegs it at 100% CPU usage, and it just looks like ass when I try to stream it. So I am undecided on if I'm going to continue trying that, continue trying to figure it out, or just take care of my backlog and Orbus. So here are the idols that you can attack to kill, but there's a better way. This green tree over here. But yeah, I enjoyed it. There are some things that they could have done better, but you know, it's a Bethesda game, and
Proxima
that's all of them.
Said, "Hi."
Hi.
Gaming Broskeen said, "Okay, thanks."
Out of their 3 titles that they just released, Fallout is probably the one that they did best.
Gaming Broskeen said, "BRB in 5 to 10 minutes."
I know why you're here, but I ask of you, please respect our ways, the old ways. Then let us humble ourselves, please. I shall return to my village, to Wenderwood, and speak with those who still follow the teachings of Janism. We will go underground, though I cannot promise you our conversations. I can try my best to make sure the Order never hears from us again. Bring these ribbons back so they know we're no longer a threat. So you can end it peacefully if you want. And you just look for the green tree. Alright, so we've got pigmen that way, which I don't think I can kill yet, but if I could, would be a very nice bit of experience. This whole Stonehenge thing here is pretty cool. This was not here the last time I was here, which admittedly was too long ago. Oh, I can't get up on it. I should be able to kill some of these guys.
Said, "What level are you, Master?"
Level noob. I'm still 5. This is the first time that I've really gotten into grind this weekend. Ow. They hurt. They hurt quite a bit, actually. It looks like I'm not going to be level 5 for much longer, though. I've got that quest to turn in, and this, hopefully I won't die and I can turn this in. I think I only need 4 of these assholes. Oh, I was not fully healed. I love the balance of using your shield, saving your shield, deciding when to defend, when to attack. I love that about the warrior. Whew. And it's a workout. It's a bit rough. I'm about fully healthed. How many of these do I need? I need... Oh, I need 6 of these. Okay. Well, not gonna get them standing around. Woohoo! That'll help out quite a bit. Alright. So those were 3 armor and are now 150 armor. So, slightly better. Nothing else to burn. Let's see, there's another solo around here. Much safer when you are appropriately geared. If we could just find a weapon. I don't want to mess with that trio over there. And that solo is pretty close to some wolves that I don't want to pull at the same time. But he looks like the best bet without crossing way the hell over there. See if I can pull him and run away.
Wood Bucket said, "Can you switch weapons in combat?"
Not in combat, no. You cannot change gear in combat. Yeah, feathers. And besides, if you were to do that, to switch weapons, you'd have to put your weapon away, pull out your menu, find where your weapon is, which one do you want to grab the one you want to grab, and stick it on there. It just wouldn't really be efficient. By the time you got the other weapon out, you'd be dead. And all your cooldowns would be reset from swapping over. So it just wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Why aren't these ones respawning? Unless they're respawning in there. In the great clusterfuck of wyverns.
Said, "Hey Master, where can you find Rotospore?"
You can find the penis shrooms all outside of High Step. Like there's the Kingsport Lake, like all over that area. Like go directly out Kingsport, and then just
like there's a guy on the other side of this desert cross, and he's like, you can convince him to go away, and if you convince him to go away, he'll just give you 3 ribbons.
Where do you find Rotospore?
So there are 2 right here, so it's probably not a problem at all for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty close on it too.
Proxima said, "Haha."
Woohoo! Done. Well, thank you, sirs, with your Pokeball capes. Alright, so now that that's done, yeah, so you asked again, I'm not sure if that was just crisscross in chat, but right outside of High Step. Just step out High Step, make a left where all the red tails and sprites and stags are, next to the lake. That's where you want to go. Alrighty, so we'll go turn this in. That will get us to 6 at least. Uh-oh. He didn't like that I cheated and stole credit from the other guy's kills.
Proxima said, "Sorry for that repeat question.
Oh, not a problem. I just wanted to make sure.
10 seconds behind Liv."
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I got your question answered. Phew. Where's a workout, man? That hurt Turtle. Oh, Turtle's with Treasure Hunters. He's with, oh, no, that was Treasure Boys. I was going to say, he's with Kamina, but Treasure Hunters was Treasure Boys. I need to get my my fellowship voucher out and make a fellowship. Woohoo! 1500. I had my doubts that I'd ever see you again. Many a strong warrior has been swallowed whole by the fiery depths of that forest. Jackass. How dare he doubt my power and my strength. Alright, nothing new in here. So we need to go back to Commander Fasseth. I don't remember the fastest teleport to get over there. I'm gonna have to go check the one that is over by the keep. There is a teleport stone over there, I just don't remember it. And apparently the airship is closed for repairs. If I hit one of those, both of them are going to pull, and shit. Oh, or not.
Hatchet said, I'm tempted to buy this.
You should. That was a nice bit of experience. Whew. Why does he look like he's attacking me?
Said, what is the current level cap?
20. But you have four jobs that you can level on each character. Warrior, Musketeer, Mage, and Ranger. And you can switch between them at any given time. Outside of combat, that is. Whew. Those guys are rough. So, you got Warrior, Musketeer, Archer, Rune Mage, and Fisher, technically. Fisher has its own set of levels. Alright. Somehow I keep getting stuck with my back to you guys. I apologize.
Is the map large by MMO standards?
When you are physically in the world, then yes, it feels large. There isn't a lot of fast travel either. When you get further towards endgame, teleporting with your Rune Mage becomes a little bit more trivial. But it is still expensive in that it costs a reagent every time you teleport or resurrect. But yeah, the map's pretty decent sized. Why is my map over there? Menu over there. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. The cities, for the most part, are pretty small, except for Guild City over there.
Hatchet said, thanks.
No problem.
What is death penalty?
Death penalty is equipment durability. So when you die, you lose 40% of your items, your equipped items durability, and if you make it back to your corpse, you then get 30% of that back. So if you claim your corpse every time, it's 10% item durability. If you manage to don't manage to get your corpse back, sorry, then you can only die 3 times before all your stuff's broken. So in one way, it's kind of significant. In another, it's not really. I would kind of prefer experience damage, but they didn't want to go that way.
So run back from the door in dungeons if you die?
Run back from the door in dungeons. No item durability loss in dungeons. Dungeons, you are exempt from not having to be, or having to not be stupid. Which I'm not a big fan of. But, you know, most people don't like it. Where are my graphic settings at right now? Okay, they're set to standard, I guess. I think that's what I was at. I need to get a new sword. The sword is horrible. The sword is holding me back.
Wood Bucket said, very nice. I think you have sold me on this game over the past few hours. MasterGamingVR Gaming Broskeen said,
Well, thank you.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I need to work out a commission deal with the Orbus devs, some sort of sponsorship deal. Because I've heard that from quite a few people. Though when my the devs are great, I'm just joking around. When my 3-in-1 cable died on me for my Vive, they hit me up within a couple of hours offering to buy me a replacement 3-in-1 cable. So that was pretty cool of them. They didn't have to do that, but they did. I'd already ordered one from Amazon. It was going to be there the next day, but still, the thought and the offer was pretty cool. That's just the kind of guys that they are.
Said, do you enjoy the fishing and social stuff?
I love, so I don't know if you were around earlier, but I was escorting the donkey, and I just passed by a warrior, another level 4 warrior, and I was like, hey man, can you help me really quick? I need to kill these guys. I'm level 6 now. I was just like, hey, can you help me kill these really quick so the donkey can get through? And he jumped in and he helped, and we ended up 3v2ing the guys as a group of warriors, and still almost dying. But I love that people respond that way. The community so far has been great. So the social aspect I like. I'm probably not going to just sit around in a town all day BSing, but I have caught myself doing that. It's generally not something I do. I don't sit around in Baron's chat just reading general, because it's usually toxic and aggravating, but here I find myself doing it a little bit more. The random interactions, the random saving a guy's life, that's fun to me. I like that. I missed that from Final Fantasy XI, and the community seems very similar here.
Said, same bro, I love the social aspect, and IT makes the game so much for fun.
Yeah.
Hatchet said, is there a tavern?
There is a tavern. One of my live streams has it. If we pass by, I will go to it. There's a liquid in tavern. You're back, and from what I hear, you managed to convert those cultists from their devil-worshipping ways. I suppose getting them saved was the right decision, perhaps not the most decisive one. Only time will tell. In the meantime, here's some dram to see you fed. Make sure to keep your purse strings tight.
Neato.
Report back once you're ready for your next set of orders. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Right, so let's get down to it. There's been more reports of bandits at our furthest guard tower near Halthine's Gate. Report to Sergeant Siegfried of the guard and see if you can be of some assistance. I'll be waiting for setting out on this mission. Don't keep him waiting. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I forgot to check the pillar on the way in, so I'm going to go check the pillar, and then... I don't know if we should teleport or just walk, because, like I said, reagents aren't cheap, and actually I don't have any reagents, so I've teleported all that I can teleport. We are hoofing it from now on, until I get some reagent drops. I also need to get up there and see who the legendary founders were that got their statues up on Matt's Keep. I think it was the ridiculous pledge, like $5 grand or something. You got to be placed up on Matt's Keep as one of those statues. I need a drink.
Gaming Broskeen said, like Friday I grouped up with 16 people, no exaggeration, and we took the portal to the desert and killed Cakshuars until we all got awesome loot.
Nice. What level were you? So one of the things that they do that I like is that I could go out there as a level 6.
Hatchet said, have you seen a world boss?
I have seen a world boss. I fought some of the world bosses. I fought both of the world bosses. I was there for the first downing of the desert world boss, though it wasn't quite working at the time. But we still killed it. Still counts.
Level 4 at the time, but I am level 6 now.
Yeah, so one of the things that this game does that I like is that you could go out there as level 4. You could get yourself a shiny purple weapon that is technically like a level 15, 16 weapon, but it's not going to do you any good because you're capped on what you can do with that. So as you level up, if you equip a weapon that is a higher level than you, it will scale down to your current level. So it'll be like you're using a weapon of that quality at your current level. So as you get stronger, that weapon will also get stronger with you. So I like that you can't just go get twinked out and be amazing and epic as a level 1 character with level 20 gear. Boop! One of these days it's going to get me a shapeshifter. Or a sheep that is stronger than the average sheep. Where'd he go? It died.
Gaming Broskeen said, I never knew that. That's awesome.
And you can see that there's quite a few people still in the world. Even here at this low level.
Hatchet said, a shapeshifter.
A shapeshifter. They're like sheep, only they shift. I'm not going to climb up there. So basically, the sheep here are one-shot critters, and you can hack and slash them all day. You don't get any experience. You don't get anything valuable. But small, random proc for them to turn into a shapeshifter, which is this black, weird-looking thing with a big-ass tongue. It's really creepy looking. Usually drops rotten fingers. Alright, I completely forgot where I was going. Oh, yeah, guard, Sebastian. Sebastian. I'll help these guys out a little bit.
Gaming Broskeen said, do you know why as I level up certain mobs stop giving me experience?
Because they are too weak. You need to fight stuff that is higher level. So look at... Do you see the icon right there next to the named thief? The 3-point? That is important. His is a yellow 2-point.
Said, can you kill Steel?
You cannot kill Steel. You can join in and join for the credit and the loot, but you cannot take someone's kill. You will just both get credit for it. So 5-point is pretty much the strongest. We don't want to talk to you yet. Oh, well, I gained 1,000 experience. We'll talk to him. You must be the new enforcer everybody's talking about. If the tales are true, the way I hear is the sun shines daily. What? The way I hear it is the sun shines daily right out of your ass. Well, let's see how well you fare now that you ain't got them city folk to fawn over you. This is a couple of odd jobs I've got for you, things I simply don't have the time for myself. Tell you what, why don't you climb the tower, get a lay of the land while I tidy up this intel. Once you return, I'll send you off on your first mission. Okay, so you see the icons above their heads. All of the enemies have them, even the sheep that I was killing. That's not what I want. If you go into your journal...
Said, how many weapon types are there?
Hold on, I'll get to that in a minute. So...
Said, so what's the lowest enemy rank that gives you experience?
No challenge level on the green triangle is what I've found to not give any experience. So no challenge level is like Final Fantasy XI's too weak. You're not going to get shit for doing this other than maybe loot. Weak level is the 2 points. Basically, the more points that it has, and this is only going to count as 1 point, just roll with it. 1 point there. This has got 2 points. Same level has 3 points. Difficult level's got 4. Impossible level has 5 points. If it's got this ribbon underneath one of these, then it's elite, and that's for dungeon bosses. So that's how you know. The higher up they are on this scale, the more experience they're going to give you. Basically, if you're solo, you're going to want to aim for weak level or same level mobs. You can probably do difficult, but it's going to be a close call.
I like it.
I do too. They do that instead of just having direct, these are mob levels. Ooh, pretty. Rain some confetti. Alright, so
Wood
final...
Bucket said, how many dungeons are out?
1, 2, 3 dungeons right now, possibly a 4th, depending on if it got added in at the end of the previous beta. I didn't get to play around with that. So should be 1 leveling dungeon per level, as well as they are working on endgame dungeon, which is going to be, I believe, 3 wings of dungeons, each as big as the leveling dungeon, plus a like center raid world boss sort of thing in there. You can check out the interview for more information on it.
Said, I feel like everything in this game is perfect, and the only issue I've had with the game so far is the crashing, which might be on my end.
Yeah, I haven't really had much crashing. I haven't really been in much, but I did get the crash in Guild City, but that's about it. There you are, was beginning to think you jumped off. Well, seeing as you've proven yourself pretty good at rooting out them damn rebel knights, this should be a good place for you to start. Those pilgrims who've survived their journey to Matt's Keep have returned telling stories of a small camp filled with them knights hiding out around that area. They need to be taken care of.
Satisfying and natural.
Movement? Yeah, movement's nice and simple. I like that I have access to both teleport and trackpad. There are some things that are a pain in the ass, like getting stuck on... Oh, they've made that better. There are some things that you can get stuck on, or used to be getting stuck on.
Could you show me where the first dungeon is, because you haven't got to that yet?
Yeah, sure. I don't care how you do it, but find them and get rid of them as quickly and quietly as possible. The last thing we need is another bloody assassination plot to be hatched. Alright, so yeah, basically just follow this around to the right and eventually you will hit the dungeon. Where am I going? What am I doing?
Hatchet said, can you tell us a little about dungeons, please? Gaming Broskeen said,
the dungeons... Sorry, it seems to want to test your skills and you're doing Camp for Trader Knights. Oh, okay. I need to go this way. Yeah, so dungeons work pretty much just like your average MMO dungeon, only you're actually in the dungeon. You've got groups of trash mobs that you pull leading up to a boss fight. Each dungeon has got 3 bosses. So you've got your, boss 1, boss 2, and then your main dungeon boss. They've all got interesting mechanics. Like there's one boss that will hatch eggs, and you need a tank and a healer tanking and spanking the boss while the rest of your team takes on the eggs as they pop. If you get overwhelmed, you're just screwed. There's another one where the boss is actually in the ceiling and you have to kill tentacles that spawn out of the ground and kill seed pods before seed pods spawn into big nasty things. There's one where you're fighting a big golem and you can't actually hurt him until you drop a stalactite on his head. So a lot of interesting mechanics that you'll see when I get to dungeons. I've also got live streams of dungeons in my catalog if you don't want to wait for that and you just want to go watch them. So I wonder I wonder if anybody actually bought into these. Looks like we've got a mage with a staff. What I need is over there. I'm just looking at the big-ass statues.
Hatchet said. Great info. So epic loots to show off.
Yeah, pretty much. There's no dungeon-specific loot tiers yet. I don't think that there is going to be dungeon-specific gear, but I do think that you have an increased chance of getting stuff. Possibly a guaranteed chance of getting something from the boss. Oh, tits. That's going to be bad. That's what greed gets you. I don't want to fight a 4-point healer. I do not have the DPS to deal with him.
Gaming Broskeen said. Also, how the hell are some people already at the level 20 level cap? It's been 3 days.
Yeah, grinding groups. Just getting together with your fellowship and grinding. I expected Logan to be level 20 within a day or two. So I'm not surprised to hear that he is already level 20. Him and the rest of Eternal Knights, I think. That's going to be a guild name that you're going to hear on a lot of world firsts.
Gaming Broskeen said. Do you have a fellowship?
Not yet, but I've got a fellowship voucher to create a fellowship. I don't plan on doing anything super extravagant with it, but I'm probably going to create one as soon as I remember to pull it out of storage. This is not tight and it's bugging me. There we go. Come on, weapon. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. This would be going much quicker if I had a weapon. They don't look like they have beards, they just look like they have really large jaws.
Gaming Broskeen said. Do you have a planned name for IT already, or is that confidential?
It is confidential, so no one takes it. I will tell you, it is a good one, and it is a reference. And I'm curious to see how many people actually get the reference.
Gaming Broskeen said. Okay, hand sign, okay, hand sign.
Okay, you're gonna be cool? Alright, I'll put my sword away if you're gonna be cool. Wait! Let's talk! There need not be bloodshed! Why, you! What did you do? My men! You bloody killed them! Please, Enforcer, spare my life and the lives of those of us remaining. Your order and our knighthood may not see eye to eye, but at the end of the day, we're just two good folk trying to do our best, right? Please, let us free. I'll do anything. Just shed no more blood. Sir Albert of Wenderwood, though my friends call me Bert. I almost tried to kill him. Thank you, noble Enforcer. You aren't like the others, and for that I'll honor your wishes. We'll leave this place. In fact, I'll take my men far away. To the borders of the Lamavora frontier, perhaps. Thank you, I owe you a great dip now.
Have you seen the Alphabet Guild walking around? Everybody in the guild is a different letter of the alphabet besides this guy named Justin, and it's funny as shit.
Yeah, I have seen a few of their members. If there is ever a way for me to clean this... That was weird. It sounded like my headset just shut off, but it is still on, so I don't know what that was. I'm gonna get a drink though. Excuse me. Sorry. I did not mean to do that. Being all nasty on air. Alright, so I don't need to kill these people anymore. I need to go down that way. But it's not that easy. I don't have any more reagents, and I didn't check the pillar again to have that information if I did get a reagent. We'll just butcher these guys on the way out and see if they give me a sword. Rebel scum! Don't stab you in the back. That's rude. And you get, well, at least you give me a reagent. I'll take it. It's not a sword, but it'll do. I am low on health. I need to do some fishing so I can make some health potions. Yeah, so if you want to be successful in this game and level up super fast like that, you really need a static party that are guys you know you can count on and aren't going to be derps. That you can just get in a group and level, because group leveling is much faster than anything you're going to be doing solo. Yes, sword. Sword. Lovely, lovely. Twice the damage sword. So the idea that the devs have for this is that you will be doing 1/3 of your time will be grinding mobs, 1/3 of your time will be side quests, and 1/3 of your time, or not your time, but your experience bar will be main story quests. So that's sort of the rough idea of what they want in terms of leveling. But you, like I said, you can just grab a group of 5 or 6 guys and head out and grind experience on stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to kill.
Said, in my opinion, Orbus VR has changed the gaming industry.
Nice. Loot from both. 2 wolves, 2 eyes. Yeah, it's a game changer for MMOs. It proves that a VR MMO is possible to be done, and possible to be done well. I've heard, I think that I have better than that. I've heard that there are some WoW mods that let you walk around in WoW, like not just a standalone map of WoW, but you can actually log into WoW and walk around, but you can't really play anything. And that would be kind of awkward to try and do, and less satisfying. It really needs to be built from the ground up for VR. I'll assume by the look on your face, those traitors won't be bothering us any longer. Good. Well, you've done all right, I suppose, for a new recruit. Here's an advance on your pay. Report back when you've rested and eaten. Gobble, gobble, gobble. All right, I'm good.
Said, I agree 100%.
If you ain't heard of him by now, there's an old man, a witch doctor of some sort, living out by Lake Susanna. He's been practicing pagan healing spells for some time, but the order has been too busy to pay him much attention. Well, this new bishop of ours, he's penned a cut the crap kind of letter for the old raisin and needs it delivered. This is where you come in. Head south towards Winterwood. Last we knew, he was camped near the mountains. Let that old codger know we won't be tolerating his tricks for much longer. Get him to pack his bags and head off somewhere else. They say a lady of the lake dwells beneath those waters. Pagan whisperings. I don't rightly believe it myself, but still. There's a hint of truth to the rumors. There was a Lady Susanna back in the old monarchy days of Kingsport, noblewoman, sister to the queen. The stories go she gets her heartstrings tied up with someone she shouldn't have, ended up casting herself off into the Kinyaja foothills, and drowned her pretty little head in that lake. Guess that's why folks around these parts still say the place is haunted. Nothing like a bit of tragedy and love to get in the imagination flowing.
Oh, wait, Master.
How's it going, Bart?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just trying to catch up. Doing alright.
Nice. Yeah.
I think I got about 15 people at the moment. So, one of the better nights. Is it Ederic? Ederis?
I'd be watching if I wasn't playing.
Ah, it's better to have you playing.
Chill. Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just going through the main storyline. Talking to old Siegfried over here.
Oh, that's the sick launcher.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Just sprayed all over your face.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go turn in a quest then.
Alright, see you around.
Let me know if you, you know, need anything.
Yeah, about halfway through 6, so in a little bit I'll be aiming for that dungeon. So depending on how late it gets before I get to 8. So that might be tomorrow night, but still.
Yeah.
See you around.
See ya.
Alright, let's get Pagan Magics. Seems like there are cultists, witches, warlocks, and wizards everywhere these days. Can't step out your front door without trotting on the toes of a stray necromancer. I wish necromancy was in this game. I want a necromancer class. They all need to be burned at the stake, if you ask me. It's bordering on some kind of mania. We call them kindling. Good for nothing but throwing in a fire. I've heard them lowly villagers talking in hushed tones, telling one another of strange signs in the sky. Tall, pale figures. Out on the moors, locals becoming more attuned to the demons and powers that filter and filigree this reality. Folks are just going mad. They need to devote their time to the scriptures, if you ask me.
Gaming Broskeen said, I also love how switching classes is as easy as switching weapon.
I do too. I don't understand why more MMOs don't embrace that sense of self in a game, like being bound and tied to one character that can switch between multiple jobs. That Final Fantasy job system is the best class system, hands down, by far. I don't understand why I need 20 different characters to play a warrior and a mage and a rogue if I want to do all of those things. Why do I have to lose the progress that I've made towards one character to go jump on another character and do the exact same shit? It makes it less meaningful that you're the hero that saved the day when you've got 30 different characters that are all named Master Shadow or some variation of Master Shadow. It just is dumb in my opinion, and I don't like it. Congrats, Malachi.
Gaming Broskeen said, right, in almost every MMO you need a different character for other classes. Gaming Broskeen said, facts bro.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. Oh,
I hate this guy.
I got one. So this was the sheep shifter. Apparently he's got a different name.
Oh, that person's not gonna make it.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh nice.
Oh,
Card died. Can I start over? Damn it. Oh my god.
So I gotta go back.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. My bad.
Said, is there a group finding system for the dungeons, or do you have to group FF11 style? Gaming Broskeen said, WoW is one of the only exceptions because all classes and races have different storylines.
Sour. Looking for more to do farming in Greater Desert. Tank, DPS. I could add a new listing here myself for, I want to go dungeons, farming, fishing, aberrations, exploring, world boss, shard, dungeon, questing, PvP, in, location, blah, 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 roles needed, blah, 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 or cancel. So yes, there's a PvP, there's a PvP system too. There is a LFG. LFG is the acronym that I'm looking for. Where am I going? What am I doing? Old man. Desert. This way. Not desert.
Wood bucket said. Very nice.
I am getting all distracted and turned around. I wanted to focus on grinding tonight. Getting levels. Barnaby Jones is lower level or higher level than I am. That's just wrong. Oh, damn it. I don't want to play. Go away. Take your holiday antlers and go away. There are a lot more of them out here than I remember. Okay. So we're going that way. And so far I've only scratched the surface of the available map. And it's still pretty damn big. It'll take me 10 minutes to walk back to Guild City from here.
Gaming Broskeen said. Order of the Rune is also a very well-known guild that will be known all over someday. Wood bucket said. Did that shapeshifter show up as a 4-point before you attacked it?
Yes, it did. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a shapeshifter or whatever the hell it was actually called. In the beta, they were called shapeshifters. But it looks like they have a new name now. It appears, I believe, as whatever difficulty in elite of whatever difficulty the sheep was. The wise one. I suspect you've never met anyone like me before, so I'm curious to see how you handle this task you've been given. Will you perhaps be the kind to demand of me? No, that's not it. Perchance you'll try a more subtle approach. Pleading? No, that would be beneath you. Egads, seduction? Well, whatever the case, Bishop Roma and his ridiculous orders can continue in their wishing that I'd simply, how did they say it? Fall off the map? I doubt it will happen anytime soon. Why, I'm the evil wizard. Didn't they tell you anything in that order these days? I'm the occult-wielding, blind pagan, performer of the darkest arts known to mankind. Or at least that's what those pious morons would have you believe. In all honesty, my days of conjuring up demons and speaking with the dead have long passed. Youth. No, I mostly offer healing to folks who can't find it anywhere else. Take the Runevale family, for example. You've heard of the Runevales, right? The nobles of Narrow Orchard? Yes, well, Lady Runevale couldn't hold on to a child to save her life. Baron, I believe, were the words the medics told her. Well, she and Lord Runevale paid me a visit, 12 or 13 years ago, shortly after they grew bored of their adopted child, Marcos. Alas, who am I to judge? Anyhow, thanks to my wicked ways, they have a young Lord Ethan running around their orchards causing all sorts of mischief. Oh, an enforcer with an open mind. Very well. Should you ever need my devilish runespeak to provide you with restoration, come see me. I'll gladly offer what I can. Well, Oh, all right. I'll read the letter if it pleases you and your pocket. To the pagan of Lake Susanna. Well, that's not very polite, is it? Blah, blah, blah. Cease and desist. Forced to commit grievous bodily harm. Yes. No. There. Letter read. Oh, don't worry. I'm not the kind to shoot the messenger. However, I'm sure you know where you can tell that silly little bishop to shove his hollow threats. Go on. Go tell him that for me, will you? Oh, how I'd love to see his face when he hears those words. With pleasure. I'm not a fan of Roma. Just throwing that out there. I'm not going to use my last reagent to teleport, so we're running. Anybody want to time me on how long it takes me to run back? And this is just a small little jog, I could take a bridge over there to go get into Lamavora. When I get to High Step, I could continue going to the right and head out to the desert out that way. Those two eventually connect. Instead of going to the desert, I could take another fork and head towards the zoological gardens, which leads into the snow biome. So there's quite a few different zones at the moment. We're going to go through him, because why not? There hasn't been enough stabbing in this stream. Much easier with a better weapon. What is... oh, hey. He had a buddy. Buddy that almost killed me. I need healing potions. I need better armor. I need a lot of things. Yeah, see, like that lamppost right there, I just got stuck on. Somebody was asking about locomotion. There are some quirks to locomotion. For the most part, it's good and smooth. It's just when you get around weird edges. Let me guess. The blighter ain't budging, is he? Arrogant bastard. I should have known a letter'd have no hope in getting that shriveled old prune to move on. Well, at least we tried. Next step will be sending someone less polite to go over that way and force him out. But that's not for us to comment on yet. So in the meantime, here's your pay. Anything else for me? I just received orders from Commander Faceth. You are to head to Narrow Orchard. There's an urgent assignment begging for your attention. Best pack your things and head out straight away. Never wise to keep Commander waiting, especially with one with such a temper. Alright, to the Narrow Orchards. I think to Narrow Orchard. Good today, not that, not that, not that. Still need to turn that in. Do I need to talk to Faceth? Slay infested sprite. Narrow Orchard is world famous for their King Sweetie apples. Unfortunately, their orchard is under attack by monsters.
That took 3 minutes BTW.
Oh, well, I didn't go all the way to Guild City. I thought I was going all the way to Guild City, back to talk to Faceth. So I still have that distance times about 3 to go to get back to Guild City. Narrow Orchard is world famous for, I already read that. Track down the worker in charge of the orchard and investigate the problem. Slay infested sprite 12.
Gaming Broskeen said, "Oh lol."
Yeah, so there's this pit stop, which is Narrow Orchard. And I'm going to have to go kill those sprites over there, which were above my level for a while. And then continue on down that path, over the bridge and around the corner and into... into Guild City. Yeah, so these are going to be rough. Just a little rough. And we need 12 of them. That AoE attack that they do is a lifesteal. Okay, that's not that bad. We are decent enough geared. As long as we stay out of the lifesteal, we'll be fine. And get plenty of King Sweetie apples. Well, we are on the way. Nope. Nah. As long as we stay out of the AoE, we'll be fine. Immediately lands in AoE and dies. Oh, fuck me. You know what?
Blacks5 said, "What GPU are you using and how is the frame rate?"
I am using a Titan X and the frame rate is great. I'm getting a little stuttering to the loading screen, but that's fairly typical.
Wood Bucket said, "Can you use the D-pad to move in combat, or do you have to do the teleport thing?"
So that's been a sort of controversial point. You can. So like let me teleport out of this. So I'm walking at half speed with the D-pad. I can sprint by holding grip, but there's a stamina bar shit. There's a stamina bar that takes up. I can't talk and fight him at the same time. Okay, there's a stamina bar. See the pink bar right there? That will go down as you are moving in combat while you're sprinting. Other than that, you're half speed. Combat was designed around being able to instantly teleport out of those red slots, and they don't want to change that. It's one of the few things that I disagree with in their design decision, but they're the game devs and they get to make the rules. I just give them feedback. Getting okay experience off these things too. Well, while I wait for health, I'm gonna get a drink. Because being a warrior is hard work. Did I get attacked while I was drinking? No, I thought I saw stars. Hey!
The mad scientist Rail said, "Yeah, that's a pretty awful choice for combat. When VR is all about options and making sure everyone is comfortable, you really shouldn't force someone to switch locomotion styles."
Agreed. I like that I have access to both if I want to use both. I can trackpad all day, I can teleport all day, whatever I want to do. I don't know why in combat it can't be that. Especially for a warrior, it makes it very hard to do anything. I'm not going to want to fight both of these at the same time. I need one of them to peel off. Or both, that works too. You know what, I'm going to go join them. I might talk to you guys a little bit less. Holy shit. Elk, what are you doing, bro? You're killing my sprites. So that was a high-level mage. Eternal Knights. These are the guys to watch out for. The guys that didn't invite me into their little fellowship. Go away. Jackasses. But they are, at the moment, set up to be the top guild. They are set up to be the top guild on the server. They have been the top throughout all of the beta, and unless we get an upstart guild in here, it will probably continue to be. They are the most vocal in Discord, as well as on the forums with information and other good stuff.
the mad scientist Rail said. Otherwise this looks pretty fun. I strongly dislike the art style, but if the gameplay is good enough it's something I can ignore. I'll probably pick this up soon. I'm glad there's a quality streamer.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't really have any issues with the art style. The art style is okay, especially when you're in headset. When you're in headset, it looks a lot better. And I think I left my mic open.
Gaming Broskeen said, I love the art style.
It's very much a love it or hate it thing. It's something that's definitely going to polarize the community. Damn it. I shouldn't be working with him. It's too hard to control the mob, and these guys are all about control. Not anything against Malachi, if Malachi ends up watching this. It's just, you need to be able to control the fight, and I can't do it when there are two people. How many of these do I need? Not going to tell me how many I need? Did I finish it? Oh, one more. Yeah, I appreciate being called a quality streamer because I'm pretty small time and I think other people do it a lot better than I do.
Sheep.
You and your faster fire rate killing the sheep before I can draw runes.
I need one more. I think
you have more range than I do too.
What are they killing the sheep for? Oh, I bet it's this quest over here that I didn't pick up because I'm a derp. Hi. Wait, are you? Oh, please tell me you're that enforcer the Order promised to send our way. Our orchard's been entirely overrun and Lord Runevale's going to kill me. Why, surely you already know about our little rubies. The king's sweetie apple is one of the most sought-after fruit in all of Santabas? The hell is a Santabas? That's the first time I've seen that place. Grown here in our very own Patriel. Got its name for being the favorite snack of King Lawrence, the 14th monarch of Kingsport. It's said that he liked to roast the apples over an open fire and sprinkle the flesh with spiced sugar and crumbled breads. Narrow Orchard's been around for centuries. It's one of Patriel's oldest townships. We predate the fall of Kingsport monarchy by 200 years. I fear for my village as of late, though. The beasts of the wild are growing reckless. If we don't scare them off our crops soon, it'll ruin our little hamlet. The ruins of Kingsport lie a short distance to the north. On the back of Kingsport Lake, the place was once a thriving metropolis, thrice the size of the tiny island it is now. It was home to the great monarchs of Old Kingdom.
What time zone are you in?
I am in Eastern. Before they angered the goddess, of course. A landslide came from the slopes of the Patriel Ranges, pushed most of the great city into the waters. Oh, I would advise you go there. Those who still live there are odd folk, funny-looking and hostile to strangers. I'm on it. Oh, thank you. Hurry, hurry. Alright, do I go back to Forsyth? Okay. My quest log is being weird on me. There we go. Completed. The orchard seems safe for now. Return to Guild City to Commander Facith and collect your reward. Okay. So another 3-minute trek down this road. I wonder where they got a quest to kill sheep from. Or if they were just killing sheep for shits and giggles.
Blacks5 said, "Are you fully immersed in the world while playing?"
I am pretty fully immersed in the world. Like, I have to try very hard while fighting not to end up in a corner. I've got a rug that's right here that keeps me in the center of the camera and keeps me in the what's for the most part the center of my play space. Otherwise, I end up like backing up against the wall and I end up fighting like this, and that just ends up being bad. I've hit the wall more times than I can count in this game, both with my controllers and with my back.
It might have been the Noah's Ark 2 quest because you have to kill 8 sheep as a part of that quest.
Ah, yeah, I still need to go turn that in. Okay, we're going to talk to Fasteth. We're going to get the next part of this quest.
Dude, are you high? Because it's probably yes, and it does look squid. I know you are, motherfucker.
Guys,
look at his head.
Guys, that's...
Tell me that's not a squid.
That's not a squid.
Looks like your mom.
It's obviously it's a hairy penis, but aside from that, it's the mark of the rebels. That's the rebels emblem.
Your pet's ass.
Spoiler alert.
Not a spoiler alert. It's all over the damn place.
Yeah, no, I know. What are you talking about? Another spoiler? What?
It's all... Okay, you know what? Walk that way, walk towards Guild City, and keep your eyes open, and they're all over the place.
Oh, dude, another spoiler. I can't believe
just
it.
float away every once in a while, and it's annoying.
Alright, where are we going, guys?
Yeah, I've had that happen where it just floats away. I ended up... my assumption was that... no. My assumption was that it was just my controller being bashed against the wall so much. So I went ahead and picked up the Black Friday Vive deal. I got the deluxe audio strap, which I haven't even unboxed yet. I want to do an actual unboxing of it. My last unboxing was pretty fail of the TPcast, in my opinion. So thinking about ways to set that up. Plus I've got a huge backlog, plus Orbus, plus Fallout, plus Skyrim, plus there's so many things that I want to play right now. So I haven't gotten the time to do that. But yeah, that was my solution. And so far, with the bigger play space and the new controllers that I haven't beaten up against the wall 10 dozen times, it's gotten a lot better. They don't just sort of randomly fly off anymore. Long story short, I just got new controllers. Which isn't necessarily an option for everybody because they're like $130 per controller. So you might want to contact Vive support.
Said, "It's got to be more immersive than Fallout. I'm enjoying that game, but it's certainly the least immersive game I've played in VR in a long while." Gaming Broskeen.
It's not that bad. It could be a lot better.
That's good. Gaming Broskeen said, "How so?"
What do you mean? Fallout 4? Are you talking to me or them? I'll assume you're talking to them. Another job well done. If I'm judging softly, here's your pay. I hope you're putting all this dram to good use and not just spending it on booze and useless contraptions. I wish I could buy contraptions. That's about all I have for you for the next while. Oh wait, other than this one thing. The one thing. Let's go, pretty. General Clavicus is camped on the fortress just outside of the city. His army's running low on supplies and are in need of someone to run food and medicine their way. Speak with the general, but be warned, he's a right nasty piece of work, hence why I won't be doing this one myself. He gets me all hot and bothered. That's disgusting. You'll know why it's even more disgusting. It's not just her. She's acceptable. We could bypass that. But same deal as last time. You'll get my pay minus the finder's fee, and you'll be a damn glad of it. Just don't get Clavicus talking about himself, or you'll never hear the end of it. Let's go talk to Clavicle. Blech. Skinny scarred chick plus this dude is just a nasty sight. Nasty thought. Thankfully, it is right outside. If I forget that I want to go to high step, please remind me that I want to go to high step. I am very susceptible to out of sight, out of mind, forgetting what I wanted to do. I love the scale of these buildings. It's very rare in an MMO to see a city that actually looks like people live in the city.
Imagine what their kid would look like.
No, no.
The mad scientist Rail said. I don't know how to describe it really. Just for some reason I have not caught myself feeling any presence in FO4 like I have in software such as VR chat. The mad scientist Rail said. It's actually probably the lack of body.
Yeah, I don't understand why we don't have hands there. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I still remember the early warrior when this was locked off. So one of the warrior's abilities where you used to be able to throw your sword and then teleport to the sword. And I was able to cross the river and get over here and check this camp out before it was actually open to be able to go look at the camp. Could you imagine their kids, what their kids would look like? Just nasty. Or just not even their kids, just how would this function? That tiny girl who I imagine is super muscular, and then this fat ass. Yeah. Hello, Enforcer. It's about time one of you morons showed up. My men here are starving. You best have brought us food. By that I mean me food. My men require meat and wine, and lots of it. Do you know who I am? I am Xavier Clavicus III, the highest decorated general in the armies of the great Otothamene Empire. It will forever escape my understanding as to why I agreed to be transferred to a piss-pot station such as this Patriel. Rip that bed indeed. Yet here I am, and while I am here, I demand to be treated according to my reputation and status. Guild City is a trash heap. My brother, the High Bishop Archibald Clavicus, told me Guild City was a marvel of the modern age, a city to end all cities. Well, now he's gone, dethroned, replaced by that idiot Roma, and so I spit on his damnable stories. Guild City pales in comparison to my home of Elephantine. Yeah, you elephant fat ass. That isn't to say it doesn't have potential, however. Why, if I were in control, if it were me ruling this trash heap instead of that pathetic puppet government dancing for the whims of Roma and his order, well, things would be different. Guild City in my hands would be a sight to see, a light atop a hill to which millions would flock. He's a frail old man, and a frail old man should never hold such high office in the church, nor any other kind of group or society. I've met the man once or twice. He invited me for dinner, actually. Tried to make amends for usurping my brother by serving me up the most disgusting rubbery slab of mutton I've ever set my jaws on. He burned that bridge right then and there. Because mutton, not because usurping brother. But chain of command is chain of command, and Archibald wouldn't want me to bloody my hands with that of a holy man. My brother and I, we are of the great Clavicus bloodline, hailing back into the distant smoke of history past. We are one of the oldest noble families in all of Otothamene, I keep saying that wrong, and heirs to the great Elephantine princely estate. My father was a general, like I am today, my mother a concubine from the whore pits of Octofia, who rose to wear my father's ring and hold his title. My grandfather was third cousin to the royal vizier family of Rael. My brother, as I said before his unjust dismissal, ruled Guild City, and I, well, now I'm stuck here in this mud puddle of a country, waiting to move on to bigger and better things. Tell me, do you look before you and see a fool? Am I some kind of dumbstruck idiot to you? No? Then why have you brought hardly any supplies for me and my men? What's wrong with you enforcers? Where's the roast king stag? Me and my men, we must have roast king stag and wine. Yet you've brought me sinewy fox meat? And the dregs from the bottom of the barrels at Lakewood Inn, no doubt. Well, I'll tell you what, Enforcer, I'll keep these rations you've delivered, but you'll return to the city and inform that stupid woman, Facet, that I expect triple this amount next time, and there better be meat. Really likable guy, that guy. Huh, my little defeater. I didn't expect to see you in such a place as this. Ah, and is that an Enforcer cloak? So now I understand. Ambition was your motivation, and status your reward.
Ray said, I haven't seen much of this game beyond Alpha. Are there any large city areas yet?
Yeah, Guild City. I'll be heading back that way as soon as I finish talking to this guy. How are things? Are you enjoying being an Enforcer lackey? Is it everything you thought it would be? You know, my family, the Hallthines, we've produced a long line of Enforcers over the years. All 4 of my brothers once wore the crest you wear now. Oh, they've long since been promoted and killed on far-off battlefields. Bah, I can't speak. Even I did a brief stint working in the same job as you and them. I always wanted to be an academic, but my father wouldn't stand for it. He sent me to the city. In a way, it was his own undoing. It was through the Order that I discovered the truth, met Marcos, and, well, a story for another time, perhaps. We'll talk to him more later. Okay, back to Fastith and the major city for the game. I don't think it will ever quite be like an Ironforge or a Stormwind type of city where you meet and congregate.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That would be cool.
But it's still one of the most impressive cities in MMO, just because it actually looks like people live here.
Not too tough.
You got the university over there. You've got some farmers over there. Your rent-a-room ports that way. But it just looks like people live in the city. I mean, there could be more people walking around. That would be more believable if there was just NPCs going about doing their daily duties. That would be nice to give it a little bit more life. But structurally, there are plenty of houses here for somebody, an actual city's worth of people to live.
Said, well, in the next few days when people level up a little bit more, this area will get more populated.
Yeah, maybe. Just the only reason to come here at the moment is to talk to Faceth. There's no NPC stations here. Maybe when the markets get established, but there's no purpose in coming here other than create your guild, which you do over that away, or talk to Faceth. Everything else can be done elsewhere. Hi, I'm waving. Woohoo! Level 7. Huh, by the goddess, you're all pale and sickly. He was that bad, was he? I did warn you not to get him going. Well, you managed to escape with most of your sanity intact by the looks of it, so here's your pay. Hopefully that'll be the last we see of the bastard for a while. Take this dram and get yourself some rest. We must be ready for whatever the bishop asks of us. Next. You remember that scoundrel you caught trying to cut off the bishop's head back in High Step? Oscar? Well, he's about to get ready to lose his own. We've just got to take care of his final rites first. Head over to the fort and find out what he wants for his last meal. By law, we have to grant it no matter what he asks for. If he says he wants flaming apple strudel with a side of live trout, then you best brush up on your fishing and pastry skills. Yeah, it's interesting. It's new. So, I mean, I can take a shower. So there's that. Scrub. But other than that, it's nice. But the water's still a little weird. Like the eyes are a little off sync when looking at the water. So still got some tweaks to make, but it's cool, but it doesn't offer any utility. And people gather around utility. Right now, High Step is the place where all of the people are. It is where your Hearthstone, basically. This guy right here, it's where this brings you back. So it's where people are going to
Gaming
congregate.
Broskeen said, "You can actually TP into the fountain."
Nice. Well, I mean, I can walk into walls too. So the guild registrar is that way. When I go back to High Step, remind me to pick up my deed as well. We have to go talk to this guy, and then I do think that we need to go back to High Step too.
They're not going to give us any experience once we surpass their level. That's what we got the house deeds for, I think. I'm pretty sure you can buy more house deeds. They just cost.
I love watching people figure out the game. This way. So the guy that we just talked to, we're going to go back and talk to him again. Not Fat Ass, the guy in the cage. And I need to go check that pillar over there out. The name text is pretty hard to read unless you're right up on top of people. I wish it was slightly different. I don't know what would be better, but different would be better. Oh, damn it. They shall... Oh, they shall murder me soon. Do you... Let's see if I can get... I guess. Do you realize that, Enforcer? Perhaps you heard them whisper as to how they're going to do it? I wonder. Shall it be a hanging? Will they take my head?
BRB, if I'm not back within the next 15 minutes, that means I'm sleeping, so good night just in case.
Oh, Yasumi? Ha! I suppose only time shall tell that story. Then it shall happen soon, my death. If I am to go, then I would ask for a final meal like the ones I used to share with my family before all of this horror began. Roasted king stag, accompanied by Wenderwood whiskey, and I would like to end my time on this dirt with a nice paratheme cigar, the kind that lovely Marcel Sen produces on his farm. Alright, so I'm going to go check the thing over that way. And then we'll recall back to High Step. I think that's where I need to go. We need to get some Wenderwood whiskey, which is back in Wenderwood, obviously. But I think we start in High Step. Oh, there it is. I thought there was a pillar over here. So for you guys who were asking where is the dungeon, the dungeon is right there. No, you cannot cross this water. Alright, so this is Inverted Frost Y. Inverted Frost Y takes you here. Alright, let us teleport. And while we're here, we can drop stuff off. Sweet apples. Queen's ear. Tongues go elsewhere. Feathers go elsewhere. Eyeballs go elsewhere. Warrior shoulders. Yeah, those are better than these. So these can get broken down. Let's go dump the shards. Alright, good to go. Oh, guild, deed, thing, stuff, words that I was going to grab. Fellowship certificate can go there. Cloaks. Good to go, I believe. Alright, so next time we're in Guild City, we can make a guild. Plenty of people. I am going to... $2,800 experience, so it didn't prorate it. Nice. You've proven yourself to be a strong and capable hunter, underling. Here's the gem I promised you. If your thirst for the chase is yet to be satisfied, then I've further use for you, should you wish to continue. Be wary of this next prey you are to hunt. It is easy for the tables to be turned. Venture towards the towns of Narrow Orchard and Wenderwood in the south of High Step. Track what's on the list and bag me 8 of each. Alright, stag meat meal. Stop loading. Master Shadow, what brings you back home? Well, I might have some left from over the festival, but my stock of bass is running low. Perhaps we can work out a trade? Great, give me some time to prepare the meat. Meanwhile, you go catch some bass from Kingsport Lake. I'd prefer fresh, but there may also be some vendors selling them in the marketplace if you're inclined. Alright, so, fishing! Yay, let's go fish. Which means I need to go get my lures. So this is probably going to be a long and painful thing, because I don't have the teeth that the bass like. So, no, that's not what I wanted to do. So it's going to be a minute for us to get 5 of these things, but in the interim, I will get the fish that I need for here. Yeah, I think it's tooth and tongue, and I don't have tooth and tongue. So we'll just catch a lot of extra sunfish.
With the musket, which is a thing.
Ah!
PvP and high step. I also need to collect rotospores for that one quest. I should probably start doing the side quests while I am here. I should have done the rotospore quest while there weren't anyone here. Well, there weren't. While there weren't anyone here. Well, there wasn't anyone here to pick them up. Harvest. Thank you. Prox, if you're still with us, here's where they all are. Someone else chasing after him. I'm not seeing any others at the moment, so let's go ahead and fish. Wait for them to respawn. I don't have lure on. I have a shield on instead of lure. Yay, fishing.
Phalanx, uneasy face, said. Do the high-level weapons look really flashy?
They look much flashier than the current weapons that I have, yes. If you look at some of my
Phalanx,
ending closed beta...
face, said. Or are they all pretty simple looking?
If you look at some of my closed beta streams, they get pretty flashy. I imagine that they're only... Oh, hey, green belly bass. New record. That's exactly what we're going for. They get, like, very monstrous looking in one of them. Not like Monster Hunter monstrous, but, I don't know, like they're more like you'd see on a monster, I guess. Less normal looking and more like a shard of rock. That was a good cast, if I do say so myself. But it was way too far out there. The line is going to snap. It's going to take forever to reel in. We need 5 of these damn bass, and this is going to be a sunfish. This lure is designed to pull sunfish in. Or not. It can be a bass. Oh, yeah, and you level up as a fisher, too. Oh shit! There's a instant bite.
Wood Bucket said.
Maybe there's just a school of bass over there.
Did I just see you set the hook in that fish?
Yes. Yeah. So as I'm reeling it in here, well, when I cast out before I've got something, you'll feel a vibration of a bite on the line, and when you do, you have to yank it back to set the hook. And then that starts the next phase, which is reel it in and don't break the line. If the line goes too red, then you've got too much tension, and it breaks, and you lose your lure and the fish. I think your skill as a fisherman, as well as, I believe there are plans on better rods, impact how much tension you can have before your line. I'm getting all the bass on something that's not explicitly designed for bass. I'm okay with this. Alright, so now I can reel in as fast as I want. Each cast does take 2 durability off the lure. So there's that.
Said. Awesome.
But as I'm reeling this in, I got the vibration, I have to set the hook, and you can see now it's going crazy. And I'm just going to reel it in. It's hard to explain without, or hard to properly demonstrate without you feeling the controller. It's very tactile for a video game. And I think that if you let it just sit, I think it will take off with your lure and extend the amount of time that you have to reel it in. Like, it will create more distance between you and it. I wonder if this is the quest just giving me bass. Because this should not be a bass lure. I mean, they like one of the things on here. Does still have durability, right? Tooltip, please. One more cast out of it. Should have sent it farther. And you can either choose to let it reel in, or it will slowly reel in on its own. It'll just sort of float towards you. So it's up to you on whether you want to...
Hello, good
Oh,
sir.
there we go. We got a bite.
How are you?
Hey, how's it going? What's up?
Going good. My feet hurt. I've been playing too much.
Take a seat, do some fishing.
I'm planning on it here soon. I'm just running from the shore, grabbing all the reed flute.
You need
Oceans for
sunfish.
days.
You need a lot of bass for one of the quests. So, oh, you're probably already past it. Never mind.
Actually, no. I've barely done any of the story.
Oh, you should do that.
I haven't. Yeah, I'm slowly
Uneasy
working my way.
face said.
I'm currently
Are
on.
there skills in the game you unlock as you level up?
What's it called?
Like
3
for
trial?
archers,
I just finished
arrow
the
volley
second
as an
one.
example.
Ah.
Or is it just normal
Not very
attacks?
far.
I think it will be pretty hard to add flashy merpage skills in VR.
But it's alright. Anyways.
So you basically have access to everything that you are going to have. You don't get better by unlocking new abilities. You get better by actually getting better at your class. Getting better at drawing rune mage runes. Getting better at executing warrior combos. Getting better at aiming your archery shots. Yeah, you actually get better at the game by getting better at the game. That is sort of the progression. They've talked about that and discussed and gone back and forth, but in the end, they don't want any like artificial progression like that. They want you to get better at the game by actually getting better at the game. And I agree with that to some point. It does hurt the progression a little bit, but I think in the end it's probably better that way. Yeah, I don't want to fish anymore. So we've got our 5 fish. Unfortunately, those 5 fish have flagged 2 different quests, and we're only going to be able to turn in 1. Let's see, it is getting dark now. I need to change to warrior before I go over there and get my ass kicked by some no challenge mobs. I hope he wasn't going for that. Yeah. The field of penis shrooms. I think that ends the field of penis rooms. I don't remember how many I have in my chest back home.
I remember the fisher poet saying something about not fishing at night. Do you catch fewer or different things at night?
I don't really know. I haven't put... This is the highest level I've been on a fisher. I haven't gone past level 2 fishing. I've done just enough to do the story quest, and that's it. Fishing isn't really my thing. It's required for alchemy, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of fishing in real life either, and it feels very similar to fishing in real life. It's not something I can do for an extended period of time without getting bored. Which I guess is a testament to how good they've designed it.
Yeah, that's one I can never get down. I think my arm takes a little too much time.
It's a shame.
100 said.
Hey, Phil.
My shoulders.
Your shoulders. You playing warrior? It's a shame what happened during the festival. I hope that rebel loses his head soon so we can go back to normal. Things around town haven't been the same since that whole affair.
Phil Hendry 100 said. Warrior class yet.
Alright, we need a paratheme cigar. Hello, Mr. Sen. I'm waving at you. Talk, 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 talk. Talk to me. Okay, maybe it's not Sen. I was fairly certain he's the cigar dude. Alright. My notebook seems to be a little broken. Last meal, High Step, Sagmeat, Lord Rudolph Wonderwood for Lisco, and Marcel Sen of High Step for one of his famous cigars. Yeah, it looks like it. My journal's broken and Marcel isn't talking to me. Give me 1 minute, guys, and I will be back. We'll log out right here. I will get a drink at the same time. Oh, my back.
Phil Henry 100 said, "Where do I find that old king's bones?"
So that's going to be a fun one. You find the old king's bones near Kingsport in the jungle. You know that central island with all the nasty spiders? Yeah, he's in there. On that it's not technically an island. Technically, it's a peninsula in the middle of the lake.
Phil Henry 100 said, "Yet."
Right, I apparently need another Dr. Pepper, and it's 2 in the morning.
Phil Henry 100 said, "Oh shit."
Oh shit. Oh shit indeed. It's very easy to undo the battery from this thing. Give me just a minute, guys. I apologize for the delay. I need to get the TP cast back up and running.
Said, "How many batteries do you have for the Bcast?"
So the TP cast comes with 1, but I have a spare over here. It is an Anchor. Let's see. Is it? Anchor Power Core 20100. So 20,100 Anchor Power Core. This is, whoops. You'll want to get another one of these. The front looks like that. These, you'll need at least 2 if you want to run the TP cast. They have like 20,000. Basically, it's your phone battery times 4. Actually, it might even be more than that, to be honest.
Face said, "This game looks like a very solid foundation for the first VMware page. I hope to see more complex and fleshed out VMwares follow its footsteps."
Definitely. It's definitely a great foundation. I see this being the EverQuest or RuneScape of the VR world. So let me stick this back over here. It's fully charged. This is off center. Not where it's supposed to be. Okay, let me grab a drink, and I think that this is back up and running.
"Does it come with a fanny pack, or do you have to use one you already own? Because
Nope.
you already have one."
Comes with this little mesh pack and the belt here. I've got an unboxing video of everything that it comes with. It's only a couple of videos back from like a week and a half ago. At least the first part of it is decent, I think. I unbox everything in the contents of the box. I take the box out of the box and box with the box and other box things because I don't know how to talk. But yeah, I unbox it and I struggle to put it together because I'm an idiot and the paper instructions are horrible. But if you're curious about the TP cast, go ahead and take a look at that. Somebody who does the unboxing much better than I do is Sweaver. Definitely check out his channel if you don't check out my unboxing.
Phil Henry 100 said, "Are you going to do a profession?"
Am I going to do a profession? Meaning...
Woodbucket said, "I have it pulled up in another tab, but this guy just keeps playing this neat game."
That bastard.
Okay, cool. To Drew's level.
I probably won't be on much longer because it's already 2 in the morning.
Phil Henry 100 said, "Alchemy or that rune thing?"
Yes, but they don't have their own levels. So it's not like you do them, you just gather the materials and put them together.
30.
Sen.
30, damn.
Sen. Hey, Sen.
Alright, let's do it.
It'll go by in no
Put
time.
off let's attack, and it'll go even faster.
I don't know why Sen isn't talking to me.
Because it's pretty damn hard with a day.
They're getting blasted. They get Drew blasted.
You just need to get a couple hits in, Jacob, and
Level 2.
1 or 2 hits.
2 circles on either side of it that's like half as big.
So,
Smack them in the
yeah,
middle, go and get
there's some population.
I can't get consistent.
This is at 2 in the morning, Eastern time.
I lost you guys.
And there's plenty of fucking people in the game. Mages, there's always mages out here practicing. Just shooting off fireworks. So I don't know why Sen isn't talking to me. I am missing a step. I might go hit the Orbus Discord and ask them what's wrong.
72 people online.
Nice. Collect rotospores.
Uneasy Face said, if you have played the VR game The Wizards, it has a great combat mechanic for mages.
Wizards VR, I really like their... It feels very natural when you're casting spells. So just fireball, fling it. Fireball, fling it. Ice. And just start shooting. Chain lightning, just pushing it out. I love their spellcasting system. I just wish that they were more of an action-adventure game and less of a wave shooter. They have a good adventure-y map, but then it just goes into I'm a static position wave shooter. And it feels like a game with a lot of potential that they just crapped on towards the end. I think that they've had a couple more updates, and I haven't checked it out since then. But yeah, I would love to see them do more action-adventure story RPG with it, because it's a great combat system. I love the combat system. And I think I was facing away when I did all of those gestures. It's hard to keep track of where the camera is when I'm in headset.
Said, that game broke my wrists, I had to return.
The Wizards? That's weird. This, playing a warrior here is harder on my wrists.
Said, yes, exactly.
Let's see, I'm hitting up the Discord right now to see if I can get Riley or somebody's attention.
100 said, yeah, the flicking for the fireball wasn't for me.
Oh, I liked it. No, that's the wrong Riley. I almost started hitting up probably the Riley that's in the channel watching. At Outlander. I don't think that they're on right now. But I'm pinging them anyways. Hopefully they can assist in getting me moving forward.
Phil Hendry 100 said, I'm glad, you know, they incorporated the smooth locomotion into the main branch and released a new level.
I don't know about the new level. I know about the smooth locomotion, but they added so they did add smooth locomotion instead of the telepoints into their like adventure zones, but there are still once you get past that adventure zone, you go into just wave defense mode. And you're just standing in front of a town. You don't really see the town. There are two entrances to your left and right, and you have to kill them before they get to those entrances, and you don't get to move or do anything. And it's kind of meh.
Phil Hendry 100 said, yes, I understand now.
Okay, so I don't know why I can't get this guy, and I don't see them responding. So
100
we'll just move on
said,
with something else.
I like the look of this wand game coming out in 2 days. Too bad I spent all my Hanukkah money already.
The what game? The wand game? I'm not sure I know about that. I probably don't need another thing to add to my backlog at this point. Alright. So,
Phil Hendry 100
Sen isn't responding.
said, Wands is the name.
Well, I will have to check it out, begrudgingly. That's so many things to do.
Said, it's a port of a mobile Oculus game.
Ah.
The one I have, you just keep doing the main quest and you get 2 of them.
Oh, he's got his confetti gun.
Dark Zelfs said, it's okay, nothing too
Is it
special.
still broken?
Yeah, no one can see it but him.
No. Damn it, I was hoping
I'll be right back.
someone from EK would be over here.
Why is there milk on my face?
Do you guys know if there's a...
Oh well.
Yes, there should be. I don't know it, but there is.
Yeah, I don't there.
I don't think there is.
Oh no. I was gonna ask
Phil Hendry 100
what's his name, but he left.
said, I can pop in.
I thought you have much use for it.
Dark Zelfs
Now, like, until you
said,
go into PvP and
The
shit.
Unspoken on the
I'm gonna
Oculus
get to
Store
with
is a
any
far
magic.
superior game to Wands.
Is it a PvP game like the Unspoken? I know the Unspoken just got a campaign mode, which, if my Rift was still working, I'd check out. Yeah, I don't
Phil
see
Hendry
anybody I know in
100
this crowd.
Said, I haven't played any Oculus games. Phil Hendry 100 said, yes, it looks 100% PvP. Dark Zelfs,
That's a hard sell at the moment.
you should, it's really good single player.
Alright, well, this is frustrating that I can't get the cigar. Is it because maybe it's because I've got an active quest with him. Let me go finish the Red Tail Slaughter quest. That could be a reason. And I will have to bring that up to Riley.
So it's like a V, down arrow, and then an inverted V.
Space Jam said, how is the game so far?
Good. Barnaby Jones is now playing Orbus VR.
Dark Zelfs said, I was stuck on a story quest looking for a guard at a tower.
Oh, I did that earlier in the stream. So if you want to know where he is, just rewind the stream about an hour or so.
Blasting him with my sword, my pink sword.
While we're over here, we might as well farm up some of this Queen's Ear. Hopefully, I am getting credit for these. Not. Yes, okay. I need 12 more. And there is, it appears, a damage cap.
Said, from your point of view, how are the graphics?
I think they're fine. I like them. It's going to be a love it, hate it thing. Not everybody is going to be okay with them. What's up, Barnaby? not everybody's going to be okay with the graphics. Most people aren't. It does look vastly better in headset than it does from your perspective outside, because you're immersed in the world and everything looks like this. And that's really the key. When you look around, everything needs to be consistent.
Woodbucket said, do you consciously use the warrior combo often, or is it just fruit ninja slicing all the time?
Oh no, I always use when I do the left, up, left, right, that's wound. I'm always using wound. I don't do anything other than wound unless the situation calls for it, or for some reason I'm in a bad position and I can't get the combo off. So, like, if for some reason I am on top of the thing, so if I'm like this, I can't really do the up, so, you know, I might have to do some weird, awkward crap, but I will always wound. Again, that's unless I need to taunt. So taunt is left, right, left, up. Is that right? Right, left, up? Or is it left, right? It's right, left, up. Sorry. So taunt and wound are the two things that you will see me use. I don't have my shield up. Huh, that was worth it. I'm actually getting decent gear out of this, which is surprising. This, I don't think, is... no. Alright, so... this is a quest item.
Said, that's cool. Is the damage impacted by hitting the mobs with the edge of the sword versus the flat of the sword?
No, it's not that sophisticated. But it is, the damage is dependent on how fast you swing, so as you can see, I can't just touch the mob, and I do have to have some... I can't just touch the mob. I do have to hit it in the appropriate hitbox.
Space Jam.
You see, I'm doing a small amount of damage, but if I swing full swing versus a half-ass swing, it'll work, but it won't really get you anything. And so waggling will do small, minimal damage, but it doesn't really get you anywhere. I can waggle all day long, but if I was appropriate level for fighting this thing, I'd be dead by now. Well, it's so much more efficient to just swing appropriately.
Woodbucket said, that is great. Thanks for the swing breakdown.
No problem. And if you are curious about combos, they are now in your journal, like the Rune Mage spells. So right here. So provoke is left, right, up. Wound, left, up, left, right. This is what you'll see me do more often than not. Hamstring, I don't find super useful, to be perfectly honest. It's going to be a PvP thing, I think, to get on stuff and stay on stuff. But it lasts such a short amount of time. It's up, right, left, up. I will go do this. So, up, right, left, up. And you can see hamstring, it's on there. Okay, well, they made it last longer, but still, that's a very short amount of time. And then if we pull this out and say cleave, cleave is your, obviously, AoE. It's just an awkward combo with a double up. So left, up, right. And you can see that you get the sound effect when you do it correctly. Let me pull these two. Come on over here. So left, up, right, left, up, right, left, up. Okay, so apparently I don't know how to do it right. But anyways, I don't really ever use cleave. Oh hey, somebody's fighting the dragon over there. I need 4 of these anyways, so
Zach Ward
might as well.
Said, I just logged off. What's your game name?
Master Shadow. I should be almost done with these things, I think.
Hello.
Hello. How goes?
Wave your hand if you can hear me.
Can you not hear me?
Nice.
Apparently he can't hear me. Oh well. Collect Orbus 4, Char Dragon 2 of 4. 37. Oh, okay, so I finished the Red Tails a while ago. Let's go turn that into Marcel, and hopefully that will be enough to flip him over and get the other quest rolling for him. That did not used to be an issue. Maybe it's an issue now. Hopefully not. But hopefully it unsticks whatever is stuck with him. So I'd like to finish this tonight.
Joe Allen said, I am really enjoying this game so far.
Me too.
I just want a little more depth in the combat. Spamming the same combo for 14 more levels is gonna drag a bit.
That's where you need to get into group play. You are 6 right now. In another 4 levels or so, you're going to pretty much need to group. And that's going to change up your playstyle considerably. You're going to be more tank-like. Fantastic! You do me a great honor. Hold on, let me disable that. Here's your reward. Come back and see me once those cocky bastards return. Why, hello, Master Shadow. How have you been keeping? I'm looking for a cigar. Yay, hey, it worked. Ah, that's something I need to report to Riley.
Said, how customizable is your player house?
Currently, it's location. There are a couple of housing locations, including one outside of Guild City. Outside of that, it is not customizable at the moment, but it's not off the table for something in the future. It's just not integral to the gameplay right now, so it's not a priority. Ah, say no more. Looking to indulge in the simple pleasures of Paratheme's finest tobacco? I don't blame you, my young friend. Alas, my cigars are becoming harder and harder to produce in this dreadful red-tail environment. You can, however, earn your stogie. There's a man in New Kingsport, a representative of the Writers Guild. He awaits a copy of my latest prototype collection for publishing. Alas, I am too old, my back too sore for me to present him with the finished manuscript myself. If you could see to it that my poems made their way to his hands, then perhaps I would be able to part with one of my delicious cigars. You'll do it? Fantastic! His name is Aaron von Lustren. You will find him most days in New Kingsport near the water's edge. Please, take my manuscript to him. Hurry! This is essentially a wasted trip. unless they have changed the dialogue. I probably should have just tried the option to buy it from him, but I figured you guys have seen the grassy plains far too much and would like to see a bit of the jungle. So we are off to the jungle. So what I was saying earlier about the different places you could go, that path over there leads you to the zoological gardens and the snow biome, which is for your mid-teens, and this takes you off towards the jungle. And I like the transition. The trees stay the same, but the grass gets a bit taller, longer, starts getting a bit more unkempt. Music shifts. And then the trees start to change. Other plant life comes into focus. It doesn't feel like a very abrupt transition into another zone. Be wary when walking the paths of the rainforest. There are creatures hiding in every shadow. I've lost 3 brothers in arms defending this region. Such a waste. You can also go that way, and there's other stuff that way. But we want over here. And that is also an airship dock, which isn't out of order like the other one. So when I get around 8, I will probably come over here and start soloing bees. Though I hate their fucking poison. Their poison sucks. Oh, and here is another house that you can pick up if you have a housing deed. But again, the interior is exactly the same for all of the houses at the moment. Huh. All of the guards have speech bubbles. That's new. Hello, and may the light shine upon you. I waved at you, motherfucker. Have a speech bubble and not talk to me? Alright, so this is the jackass that we need to go talk to. Eric von Lusten. Yes, what do you need? I'm rather busy. What's that? Am I collecting poetry for the publication? I don't recall ever having offered anyone named Marcel a place on our prestigious pages. It seems you've been tricked, friend. You must. Very well. I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement for 40 dram. Suit yourself. I don't need to publish anything of yours, but you know where to find me should you change your mind. Very well. Return to me once you have my fee in hand, bastard. Marvelous. You can tell Marcel that he shall see his poetry in the pages of our publication before the year is out. Word of advice, though. Never trust a writer, especially not a Parathenian poet friend. Here's an old copy of The Last Word. Give it to Marcel so he may view our fine works. Random named NPC with extravagant features. Must be an assassination target. So these guys over here are hunting in a group because these things tend to pull in groups.
Yeah. Well, it's the same. Hey, Mr. Shadow.
Hey!
I was just with you earlier.
How goes?
Hey, Master.
Not what I wanted to do. That's alright. It works.
How goes?
I only got 6 out of that.
I got 7. Oh crap, I pulled one. No, go away. Shoot. There's another one coming.
come on.
Oh, 250 shirt. Nice.
Oh, you bastard.
That's like my desert level items.
Oh.
As a freaking ranger. Or not ranger, as a mage.
Barnaby, can you hear me?
Another one.
If you're talking, Master.
Bah.
Another one.
Some higher level.
Yeah, no, go away, go away, go away.
Huh. I'm not gonna level up off of this. I need
I'm
some
getting some decent XP.
Let's try this and see if this works.
Yo.
Can you hear me now?
Here. Hunting boys.
Yeah. It's to Spider Island if anyone's down to hunt that.
Can you hear me now, Bart?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Anything?
I'll switch back to my my apprentice.
I can hear.
My mage.
I heard you for a second, Master.
You heard me for a second?
No, there you go. Yeah, I heard.
Oh, cool. I had to log out and log back in. I think my constant switching back between enabled and disabled
Looks like that
eventually breaks it.
Fighting that monster over there.
And Tyler said, "What's your favorite part of the combat?"
Warrior. Definitely warrior. The balance between blocking and attacking and defending. I like that mechanic a lot.
Alright, Barnaby, let's go.
Like that we can...
I'm back as a mage, so.
Ooh. Let's do it.
You guys are going for spiders?
It's like right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might be a little on the low side, especially since we don't have a musketeer.
Ooh, yeah.
I took this with.
Pick your poison. Level 11 mage versus level 4 healer. So.
Take it
With
slow.
bucket.
Yeah, I don't think either of those are an option,
How many
to be honest.
characters can you have?
You can have 2 characters, but you really don't need them, as you can do everything on 1 character. So these in the beta, when I did these and got the bones, we were level 12. It was me and 2 musketeers, and we still died a couple of times. So this is over our heads, I think. Oh,
Well,
nifty.
I mean, they might have balanced it differently.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking not so much.
Definitely
They're
ripped
all.
for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're 5 points for me. Oh, and they're coming.
I got this one.
There's a tooth.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, well.
No?
They're squishier. They're much squishier.
Nice. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
they
come
can
this
lower
way.
the
I know where the
monsters?
bones are at.
Yeah, they're this way.
Bones for what?
It's one of the quests. You have to go get bones.
Oh, bones.
I
I
wonder
will
if
not
this is a good fishing spot.
spoil the details.
I'm scared of pulling more
Oh, dude.
spiders.
I didn't even get to hit that one.
Oh, I
And
missed.
Tyler
Sad day.
said, "Is there a crafting mechanic in the game yet?"
There are several crafting mechanics in the game. There is alchemy, rune crafting, artificing, and there is crafting fishing lures.
Shadow, are you streaming right now?
I am streaming. That is why I'm answering weird questions that you guys haven't asked.
I was gonna say.
That's usually why my mic is muted.
I see.
Nope, I'm hiding behind a shield. I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
Oh,
I can reach you.
Appreciate it.
Must have been the poison I grabbed.
But I guess he's gonna.
Yeah. Thank you much.
Exponentially faster. Over there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother though.
So the bones are right over here.
Polymorph the big guy.
Yeah, you polymorph the big guy.
Right here.
Yep.
You can't polymorph it. I tried.
Okay.
The bones are right
I thought you just said you could. So pull him.
Can I get close enough without?
No, you're gonna aggro him.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here. I'll do this.
We got a pop on the right.
We're gonna kill this guy. Let me just hide. Oh, okay.
We gotta
go for the bones.
Go for the bones.
Nice ult. Yeah, he spawns babies.
He spawns babies.
He spawns babies.
Nice.
Everyone keeps getting in my way.
Got one more.
We got another? I'm playing pretend DPS, so it's not my fault that the tank isn't doing his job. Bones.
Alright, bones are right there.
Yeah, got him.
It's a big bone.
This is...
So, behind you, behind you.
Important things. This is Greater Affliction.
Idiot, behind you.
So kill it.
He's busy.
I'm doing no damage.
Yeah.
Greater Affliction is more important than life.
It actually is though, because it is. It can be. It is the most powerful spell in the game per cast. It does the most DPS. Yeah.
That shit looks impossible to make.
Actually, you don't even need to make that shape though. All you need to do is this right here.
Wait, I can totally do this.
That's it. That's all you need to do.
Okay, we're gonna get caught by some spiders here, but let me try this. Okay.
Chocolate 42069.
Yeah, I totally got it just now.
Said.
What?
Yes.
What did you say you needed to do? The only parts?
All you need to do.
Okay, I'm
gonna do this like a teacher. All you need to do is go in the bottom left, do the affliction sign.
Oh, there's one, there's one.
These two walls.
Listen to me, you idiot.
You're very angry.
Because I keep trying to get your attention and no one listens to me.
You're gonna die, Barnaby.
Yep. Freaking poison.
I can barely cast fucking regular spells.
Hold still, hold still.
Chocolate 42069.
No, you might as well just reawaken, because we're gonna end up going back over there anyways.
Right.
Right.
What? I already started.
Yeah, I'll just... Alright. I'm not gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no. No.
Don't say no, say yes to everything.
Most powerful spell in the game.
Resurrect.
Incoming. Incoming.
What? Oh, nice. 290 warrior shirt. Oh, we'll take that.
Man, I'm not getting anything.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the boars here and we're gonna go and farm.
Let's get out.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, ad behind us. fucking shield buff. What does this do, anyways?
So what?
The horn seems like it gives a. The horn seems like it gives a. Buff.
Yeah, it gives people a
Yeah.
shield. Reduces damage taken.
Like just all damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also pulls aggro.
Does it work on? Does it work on me?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yes, the horn pulls aggro.
It is your like instant look at me for a second and a half.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, its range doesn't make any sense to me though.
Aggro.
I think that if to hear it, you should be able to get aggroed by it. You guys get freaking
You're
wrecked
welcome.
by that freaking poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poison is nasty.
Brutal. Yeah. My favorite thing
I'm not healing
to
much
fight
to
against
make
these
the
guys
fight.
is this right here. Push back.
What is that?
Oh, push back.
Watch. Yeah. This probably won't
It's a
reach.
good
but
support
that's okay.
spell.
Yeah, it's not gonna reach. Anyways,
Yeah.
they're right here. Just kidding. Just gonna.
Are you just gonna ult him?
What?
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was fun. I am going to. Oh, we got ads.
Oh,
We got a B.
there is aggro.
Thanks for letting me tag along, even though I was entirely ineffective.
It's all good. We'll fix that here soon.
And Tyler said, "Are there different
Soon
sword
as
and armor
relative, by the
skins,
way.
or does each class just have its one set of weapon and armor?"
There are different armor types. It depends on the level of the gear.
Mm.
Oh, my blue dropped like in the water's edge. Can't pick it up.
Got it.
Ooh. I got destroyed by Truffle Hog. Yeah, so I've got the condom helm, and this warrior over here's got I think the next helm up, and you can see it looks significantly different than mine. Whereas mine looks like this condom helm here. I am running back to Marcel to get his cigar, and then going for the last piece of the offering, just story mission stuff.
No doubt. I guess I should go turn in these bones.
Yeah, probably. Okay, sure on.
Alright, well, I'll see you.
Alright, I am just gonna teleport out. Even though it's not that far, this is gonna be much quicker. Disable that. Yeah, we shouldn't need to drop anything yet. I really love that airship. I've got a couple of sunfish. I can probably end tonight with some alchemy, since somebody was asking about that. What's that? You had to pay him to publish it? But it is being published, isn't it? Oh, thank the goddess. I'm sorry if I inconvenienced you in any way, friend. Here, take a Parthian cigar for your troubles. I hope that more than settles our little debt. Not really, you jackass. Jackass. Right. So next up, we need to get the Winterwood whiskey. That's right. Which is gasp in Winterwood. But I'm probably not going to do that tonight. I'm going to go make some health potions. Hopefully. Hopefully I will make some health potions. So alchemy. The great science. The very precise and exact making of things. That's Tinny's brew. We don't want Tinny's brew. Here we go. Healing potion. So hopefully this has been reworked to be accurate, because there was a problem with it not being the right stuff. Or the temperature was not right. Stick Rotospore. I've got plenty of Rotospore to do that quest. Actually, let me put this in here. Split this. Check. Okay. Stick these 8 back in here. And the sunfish can go... Yeah, that works. And that is it for here. Yes. Okay. So, a health potion needs Queen's Ear, which we have here, Rotospore, which we have here, another Queen's Ear, and a sunfish. So those are your 3 ingredients for health potions, and basically you're going to pick them up in the order that this recipe indicates, stick them in there at the appropriate temperature, which you see here, and then grab the bottle and bottle it up at the appropriate time. So we need Queen's Ear to start it off, wait for yellow, put in a Rotospore and a Queen's Ear. But you see this little note, Queen's Ear after the Rotospore while liquid is still yellow. This order is very important. If you put the Queen's Ear in first, you've ruined your potion. So, Queen's Ear in first, grab a Rotospore, grab a Queen's Ear, wait for it to go yellow. It will go, I believe, a teal, a green, a yellow, and then a red. Or whatever color this is that's, I don't know, aqua-ish. So, light green, or muted green, a bright green, yellow, Rotospore, Queen's Ear, sunfish when it turns blue, sunfish, and then bottle it up. Created a healing potion. Yay, go me. And to do it again, you just do it again. There's no levels for this. You can do this on any character. There's nothing special about it, just knowing the recipe. And you don't have to have it in your book here to do it, you just have to know it. So if you learn the recipe outside the game, you could still create it as long as you have the stuff for it. This is my last fish. This is my last healing potion that I can make. And boom. So now it's in my inventory. I will come down here. And this is where you stick potions when you want to age them. So we'll take this, stick it in here, and now I will come back in a couple hours, probably sometime tomorrow, and that will be an aged healing potion. If I wait too long, it will become a spoiled potion, and I think work just like a ruined potion. Let's go turn in these 2 quests really quick. This is Rotospore check. You are better than any spore hog out there. Here's the potion like I promised. I hope you enjoyed your time as a giant. If you are looking for some other potions, check back with me later. We may be able to make a deal. Right, and then this chick over here will give me dragon cheats. Dragon cheats? Dragon cheats! For a health potion. Oh, thank you. This will go a long way in helping me, I mean my mother, along. Here's the treats as promised. And then I can always get more. You must love that pet. Well, sure, I'll give you more treats, but this time I need 2 healing potions. Okay, so... oh, look, he's already wanting one. You already looking for one, buddy? I need to find a name for you. So now we have these dragon treats over here, which you toss on your hip. And hey, buddy, have a treat. And he gets all happy about. Good dragon. Alright, so it's still not quite 8, but much better geared. I need to head towards Wenderwood next, so we can walk that way while doing the outro, I guess. It is currently 3 o'clock in the morning. I am going to go pass out. Stream is dropping off anyways, so let's go ahead and call it a night. I need to work in the morning, so yeah. I'll probably be back on the stream tomorrow. Possibly a joint with someone else, it sounds like. And I will likely be running the dungeon sometime tomorrow night with Bartaby and said streamer. Will be interesting with 2 warriors, but we'll make it work. Either he'll tank and I'll DPS, or the other way around. I would kind of rather DPS, but that's just me. I like to stab things. So if you have enjoyed this stream, please like, sub, leave a comment once it posts up there. If you're watching from YouTube Gaming, I really do appreciate sponsorships. If you want to go the extra mile in supporting, no pressure, no need, just throwing it out there. I've got 2 sponsors at the moment, so there is the Master Gaming logo that you can throw into chat. I believe it's just :MGVR and then logo, mgvr.logo, I think. Also have the Amazon affiliate link down below. If you do your Christmas shopping on Amazon and you use that link, then it will help support the channel to get some of the stuff that we need, like green screen backgrounds and some better editing software. Just there's a lot of things that I would like to get for the channel that I don't have, and that helps that out. Also, we're on Patreon, so that would be cool too if anyone is interested in supporting the channel. Other than that, I appreciate you guys' views and hanging out and playing with me. It is a lot more entertaining to have people to chat with while I play, and I love seeing people find the game and learn more about the game. So that's also a bonus too. I love hearing people that say, you know, I watched your streams, I saw your videos, and I decided to pick up the game, and I love the game. So let me know what you guys are thinking of the game if you do pick up the game. I love to hear that stuff. But that is going to do it for me. As soon as I get to Wenderwood, I am going to go ahead and log out and end the stream. So if you've got any last minute questions, go ahead and ask them. Probably got another minute for me to get there. I also love this night sky. Uh-oh. I turned my head away from the TPcast monitor and now my headset is blind. And I'm probably just standing there doing nothing. Yeah, need to wait for the TPcast to come back. So you get a little bit of extra time if you have any questions. Still not back yet.
Woodbucket said, "Where is your stream schedule posted?"
I don't really have a stream schedule, to be honest. I probably should start sticking to a schedule. But I do have a full-time job. I don't stream full-time. It's just hard to keep up an official schedule when I've got an official family. But soon I would like to try and nail down something a bit more standard. I've been talking about it for a while. It's something I just need to do and get the okay to do. I don't know how many of you have families out there, but did my battery die? Is that what happened? Oh, that's why. It's not that I lost signal. This is why you need 2 of these, because this is dead. So I am just going to end it where I am and hope I don't get eaten. But I should be back. I should be back tomorrow night. I will see you guys in the next video. Later.